introduce my cute little navigator, Michael.
A fusion of Mikon and Frog? He's so orange!
Don't touch him!
Huh?
Michael is a golden poison frog, so touching him would be deadly.
Just a touch?
When we get into big fights, he transforms into an arrow for me. He's so good.
An arrow that can insta-kill? You really like to read, don't ya? All the books I've been reading lately are meant to help with your quest for world domination.
A history of purges and betrayals in ancient China.
That's a pretty sinister title.
Assassinations are so terrifying.
You're still in elementary school. Try reading something more lighthearted.
A surprise attack to lure the target into favorable terrain. With all the strategies based around personal skills in here, I can't believe this is a fairy tale.
Oh dear. Jeez, Shamiko, why do you always go to school in that silly uniform? It's the dress code?
Forget rules. They deny individualism and enforce conformity. Demons like us are associated with chaos by nature. We must rebel against order, so go naked, okay?
I'll get arrested! I like it. I never have to stress about what to wear. Plus, it uses quality fabric that's comfy.
No, I refuse to accept this. Throw a dark spine, you wussy!
What? What are you doing out here, Mikon?
I'm looking for an apartment complex somewhere near here.
All of a sudden, I found myself living with magical girls on either side of me. And Momo gifted us red meat, which we used to have a welcome party.
I'm going to use everything I have!
Calm down, Momo! The food is starting to glow! Things got a little crazy when Momo transformed while I wasn't looking. Oh! And lemon juice was flying all over the place. Before long, the party was in full tilt. By the way, what exactly is a tilt anyway? Well, let's not sweat the small stuff right now, because we gotta focus on solving the mysteries of the past. Oh yeah, I should make an offering of this tasty meat to Dad's spirit in the box.
Crazy.
What's crazy about it, Mikon?
That box. It looks exactly like the ones my family uses at our factory.
Huh?
I actually have a bunch in my room right now. I use them to move all my stuff here. You see?
My dad is all over the place!
I'm really confused here. So, does this mean that my sister sealed Mr. Joshua inside of an ordinary packing box that you can find anywhere? Come now, girls. Let's just enjoy the welcome party. You can think about that stuff later. You're way too calm about this, ma'am. Here's an idea. Let's make things interesting by mixing Dad in there and guessing which one he is. I bet I can tell him apart. That's nice, but let's not. Oh, no? Well, why not?
Careful, Shamiko. You'll hurt my feelings if you pick the wrong box.
Keep it down, boy. It's still early in the morning.
The ruins of the factory where I used to live are on the outskirts of town. And I think these boxes were once used there.
Really? Then we might find a hint about what happened to my dad somewhere in those ruins.
Definitely possible. Let's check it out. Oh, Yuuko, and our sweet young magical girl guests. You're setting out to search for Dad, aren't you?
What's wrong, Mom? You're not looking too good.
Please stop. Just hold me straight. I'm so hungover that it's embarrassing. I'm seeing a wonderful hallucination where Dad is multiplied.
Listen, Mom, what you're seeing is totally real.
Mikon's old house was destroyed because of my sister, so she bought the land from Mikon's parents.
Is that what happened?
If nothing's changed, then it should still be Miss Sakura's private property.
I'm going home to get the key. You two can go on ahead without me. You've been there before, Shamiko.
This place is... Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. A factory of catastrophic nightmares!
We never made anything like that! We were only in the business of making wonderful treats!
So what exactly happened that made the factory get destroyed?
At one time, our factory saw a pretty sharp decline in business. It put my daddy in a really tough spot, which drove him to perform a ritual that is forbidden.
Your dad performed a ritual? What do you mean by ritual? What kind of ritual was it?
Well, I guess it was a devil summoning ritual.
Devil summoning? What else can you tell me about your dad?
If you must know, he has a beard and looks great in a food processing apron.
Tell me more about your daddy!
Why are you worked up all of a sudden?
I'm sorry, it's just that you keep mentioning all this super exciting stuff!
My daddy made a wish to keep his factory and his family safe. He managed to summon a pretty famous devil by using a bootleg catalyst and an incantation he copied from someone else. But that little imp twisted the meaning of my daddy's wish and put a curse on me, his only daughter, which destroys anything that causes me trouble.
That is not cool! Not cool at all!
But he messed up in trying to get such a big wish granted so easily. And the devil exploited that against him. He should have known that any wishes we take shortcuts to fulfill aren't real wishes.
People's desires for shortcuts can be exploited. I see. I never considered that.
What are you
The
taking notes for?
Real deep.
On top of that, the devil decided to start living in my heart and absorbed all the things I destroyed to grow stronger. That's why I went to Miss Sakura asking for help. And that was when Momo and I met for the very first time.
Momo, can you tell me more about what she was like whenever she was young?
If I had to describe her, I would say she's an angel from heaven.
Momo was like an angel? Whoa.
You want to hear even more?
I sure do! Hurry up before Monster Momo gets here!
Sure thing, I'll tell you all about her.
It's very nice to meet you. My name's Momo.
Momo?
Sakura Chiyoda asked me to come here, so I'm going to look after you until everything is under control.
There should have been a huge lock on the warehouse door.
Yeah, I found it.
Holy crap! You can't just barge into my hiding place like this.
Come on, Mikan. I know you haven't had a bite to eat in days. Also, it's really cold hiding out in here.
Anyone who gets too close to me goes to the hospital sooner or later. I even ended up hurting my mommy. That's why I decided to never leave this place. Stay away from me! My curse is going to activate!
It's all right. I'm really super strong, so your curse won't ever hurt me. So that means you can cry all you want, and you don't have to do it alone.
Thank you, Momo.
You're hungry, aren't you? I brought you some food.
What is this?
I tried to make rice balls.
Why are they pink and spiky?
I really have no clue.
The devil inside of me was subdued and tranquilized thanks to Miss Sakura's help, but the factory was in shambles afterwards and I had to move away. I will never forget the words that Momo shared with me back then.
So that's how the two of you met. That's such a wonderful memory to have.
The only thing I don't remember is what those pink things tasted like, but I think I enjoyed them, probably.
Do you have any more stories of Momo being an angel?
Let's see. Back when she was younger, whenever she would transform, she'd be...
No more stories.
Crap, Monster Momo is here!
I have many special memories of the time I spent in that warehouse.
The gate's open.
It's filled with both my painful and happy experiences of the past. It makes me nostalgic. It's destroyed! The place that contained my salty, sweet, Mikan-flavored memories has been wiped off the map!
Just stay cool, Mikan.
You told me that I could unleash my curse on you all I want, so prepare to suffer because I'm laying it on you!
That's not really what I said.
How did the warehouse I loved get blown to bits?
I heard the factory was decimated when my sister suppressed the devil inside of you.
But it was only the machinery and infrastructure that was damaged. The warehouse was still very much intact. I know because I looked at it one last time before moving away.
You sure you didn't confuse it with someplace else?
Maybe this is just another thing you forgot because of the pink food.
No, I wiped that from my memory on purpose.
So, hey, could you two stop talking about my cooking?
It's the Pink Food Festival. Everything is decked out in pink. Come on down.
Not happening. I came to this factory shortly after my sister disappeared, and the warehouse was destroyed at that point. Shamiko, notebook.
Oh, sure. Wait,
I need to sort out the timeline here. Jeez,
You're
this pen
thinking
like
like your
this makes
secretary.
sense.
Darn you! Darn you, I say!
What is this? Take advantage of
Oh, crap! Don't read that! Don't turn every page!
The mark was definitely from Miss Sakura's special attack. The Sakura meant cannon.
Oh, boy, more exciting stuff! So what does the Sakura Mint Cannon attack do exactly?
Right now, I'm thinking we save it for later.
You'll really tell me about it later?
Totally.
That didn't sound convincing.
Sakura meant cannon creates a bunch of cherry blossom-shaped prisms that fly around sweetly and then turn everything pink before unleashing a huge laser that goes kablamo.
Oh, wow.
By the way, fresh peach heart shower, but
You two need to shut your trap.
Mikan!
I get the impression that my sister destroyed this place twice. The first time was back when she saved Mikan. The second time was when she fought alongside Mr. Joshua before disappearing.
So these are the traces that Miss Sakura left behind before disappearing.
Let's check the warehouse wreckage. Shamiko, do you have a shovel or something?
It's obvious I don't!
Then all we can do is use our hands.
You can do it, Shamiko. Become a demon who can easily adapt to all sorts of situations.
Remind me, what exactly are we searching for again?
Clues to find my sister. The best thing would be if we could find where her core is.
Core?
all magical girls have their very own core. If their power gets dispersed, the core should remain behind.
And what are these cores shaped like?
We don't know. It depends on whose heart it belongs to.
So we're searching without knowing what it looks like? That's a problem if it looks like a glove or dead bug or some other common thing.
They don't take
This is
incoherent
gonna be
shapes
tough.
like that. It should look like something magical. Hopefully. Alright, I'm gonna search over here on this side.
Hey, listen, Shamiko.
Hmm?
You know, I think that Momo used to smile a lot more in the past, but now she seems like more of a stiff.
Oh yeah? You think it's because she can't find her sis?
I'm sure that's a big part of it, but I teamed up with her a number of times during grade school, and she was more cheerful.
Oh yeah?
But now she gets all snappy whenever I bring up the past. And she's beefed up her muscles way more than needed. Do you think something happened?
Momo told me that she augments her strength with magic. Is digging up boulders like that normal?
Hell, I'll be honest, that's a little freaky even for magical girls.
Momo hardly ever smiles from what I've seen. There was one time she brought me to this factory to train my magic powers, and that was one of the few times she seemed in good spirits. But it's probably because she was amused by this embarrassing thing I said to her.
What did you say?
It was, I hope that everyone will...
Look over there.
Huh? Hey, Mikan, did you say something just now?
Huh? No, I didn't say anything.
But I heard someone's voice just now.
Hold on. Where are you going?
Oh my gosh! I think I found a thing! I found a clue! I found a potential clue! Look! It's some kind of magical wand!
Pretty sure it's just a fork.
Huh? What the? No, it was definitely a wand before!
Shamiko, are you hungry or something?
Don't give me a look like that!
How did you confuse a fork with a wand?
I didn't! I heard a mysterious voice telling me to dig over there!
A voice?
I swear it was a wand when I dug it up, but then it suddenly turned into a fork without me knowing about it!
Seeing things.
An auditory hallucinations.
Come on! I told you to stop giving me those looks! I'm telling the truth!
We've been out in the heat too long.
And those horns of yours make it hard to wear a hat to stay cool.
Quit pitying me! Now's the time we catch up with Aubrey and Ogura.
Huh? Since when did we start doing this?
Pretty sure this is the first and last time.
Great work today! Thanks, I'm exhausted.
For real, it's way too hot out. Gotta be global warming. Earth is so screwed. That said, I'm still gonna give it my all. What the?
Whoa, that's super sus.
Hey, what's up there, Henri? It's hot today. What you wearing that costume for? Because I like it. Isn't it kind of stuffy? It's tolerable. Aren't you at all curious to know what I'm up to? Nope, not even the slightest. Check this out. Homunculus clay is so handy. Cool. I can see it just fine from here. See how it's moving a bit? I'm making sure it grows nice and big by giving it a sun bath and lots of love. Look, it's so excited to meet you, Henri. Wanna touch it? Go ahead, touch it. No, I'm good. Thanks for the offer, though. I just know that someday it'll prove really useful to Shamiko. Oh, I gotta go and help run the shop, so catch you later. Bye. Good luck. Mura's Meats is pleased to deliver meat and happiness right to you. Come check us out. Remember that beef sukiyaki? It was so yummy. I love it.
Beef grilled with salt, too.
That was also good.
What is this? What's happening?
Enough of this. It's time to get back to the story.
Okay.
Thank you. Quiet, boy.
such a fuss after dark.
Oh. Welcome, Miss Momo.
Thanks for having me.
It was a magical wand, I swear.
So it transformed when you grabbed it.
Wait, what's Mom drawing?
Yuuko, do you remember if that wand resembled anything like this?
Yes, that's it! It was a cute-looking wand just like that!
This is a really big deal, Yuuko. I'm pretty sure it's something that belonged to your father. An object of ancient origin, made in Mesopotamia. It's the... whatchamacallit rod.
How could you forget its name?
Let's see now. Your dad said it multiplies our clan's magic powers, and it has the ability to transform into anything with a cylindrical shape.
Oh dear. That makes it sound like something tremendously powerful. Like it should be handled carefully. Please, ma'am. Can you remember what it was called?
I'm really trying to think. It was something foreign sounding that didn't leave much of an impression.
Miss Lilith, what about you?
Ancestor?
This hangover's killing me.
Don't give up, Ancestor!
Back when my powers were weak, I remember Joshua telling me about it in a dream. All I can remember is it started with an A.
The Archfiend's Rod? The Accursed Rod?
It wasn't anything like that.
The Angus beef rod? The applesauce rod?
No, something more exotic than that.
It's weird. Why did it suddenly transform when I grabbed it?
I'm guessing that being held by a demon woke it from a long period of dormancy. Apparently, it has no base form, which makes it extremely susceptible to outside influence. Joshua mainly used it as a weapon when he had it. And when it comes to your knowledge of weaponry, I'm betting a fork is the first thing that comes to mind. Listen, you really need to refine your idea of a weapon. You should start watching more international TV shows.
TV shows?
How can you say so much about it but still not know what it's called? Since it's something that belonged to Joshua, I think that your family should keep it.
Sounds good to me. Thank you for letting us have it, Momo.
Please, my sister is the one who caused this anyway. I'm just doing the responsible thing.
Oh, please don't think that way. You helped us find a precious family heirloom that's been missing from us for years. This is progress. We're most appreciative.
Oh, okay.
We'll finally be able to hang all 3 of our futons out to dry again.
Hold up. You were using it as a drying rack before?
I'll let Yuuko hold on to the whatchamacallit rod.
Huh?
It's an amazing tool that can change from party prop to weapon to even drying rack. Please use it to keep yourself and those you care about safe.
Wait, are you sure I'm the one who should have it?
Well, only a direct descendant of your dad can actually use it. Just let me borrow it as a drying rack sometimes.
Oh yeah! I'm gonna try using it right now! Ready, whatchamacallit, Rod?
You're oddly enthusiastic.
Well, duh, just think what it can do! I just spoon-feed it ideas and it'll transform! Which is funny because it's shaped like a fork. Spoon-feeding a fork, that's so funny!
I guess it is.
Great! Go ahead and try changing its form.
Okay!
Picture a powerful weapon in your mind and then focus on right.
Powerful weapon, go! Cool, it worked!
Ooh. Yuuko?
Powerful weapons are real heavy!
You got that right.
Yes, you're another step closer to ruling the great horde of demons! My back.
Shamiko, that rod seems formidable, so you really need to take care of it.
Oh, wait a second. I better write that down. See that, Momo? It just transformed into a pen that's full of ink!
You're right, that's definitely a pen. Don't you dare lose it then. Can't you manage anything else, like maybe a rocket launcher that never runs out of missiles or something?
I'm sorry. I'm not really sure what that's like.
Right, kind of figured that's what you were gonna say.
I'll study up on it. Try this sword. I think it would be the best choice for you in a battle. That looks really dangerous and awesome, so what else you got?
Well, let's consider new ideas one by one.
Momo, look, I made a shovel!
I can see that. Shovels certainly are useful.
Huh? What's that, Miss Momo?
An anti-tank rifle.
Personally, I don't think that'll work very well.
You know, I think that Momo used to smile a lot more in the past.
It's true. I don't think I've ever seen Momo smile ear to ear. Although I have seen her pout and laugh on occasion. But I want to see her smile. I bet she would look super cute. And I'm not just saying that out of personal interest. I also feel like it's a demon's duty to ensure their vassals are happy. I'm sure of it. Okay, let's put a smile on that face. I'm gonna use this newfound demonic ability of mine to bring the house down with laughter. Try searching for weapons that resonate with people.
Weapons that resonate, huh?
Momo?
Huh?
Check my demonic impression. I'm a forklift. Whoosh.
Sorry. Your voice was low. I couldn't hear you so well.
I'll get you one of these days, magical girl!
You are disturbing the neighbors.
Don't give up, Shamiko. When it comes to cracking jokes, confidence and determination mean more than quality.
What are you working on now, Momo?
Setting up the router.
What are you working on now, Momo?
Adjusting the parental controls.
Momo, how do you do that without looking at the keys?
It's called touch typing.
I don't understand what any of that is.
You don't need to worry about it. I'm trying to focus here, alright?
Can you tell me what the secret is to becoming a super hacker, Momo?
You're getting on my nerves a bit.
Ah!
Done. It's all set up. And now you have internet running throughout your house, Shamiko.
Huh? Where is it?
All around you. It's moving through the air.
Are you saying the internet can fly? Oh, so it's in the air? You know, this reminds me. Hey, Mikan, what you doing?
Using Chit Chatter. It's a service that's kind of like a diary where you post messages and pictures over the internet. It's a lot of fun because you can see a different side to your friends.
Oh.
Speaking of, Momo just refused to share her username with me for some reason.
You're saying Momo does it too?
That's the impression I was getting. You curious?
A side of Momo that I've never seen is just lying around on the internet? That would make it easy to understand more about her, making me one step closer to putting a smile on her face.
But you can't use it without having a smartphone or laptop that can connect you to the net. Plus, you'll need to register for your own
Oh
account.
man, that sounds really hard. This is an opportunity that I can't pass up. I'm gonna get on the internet and register for that Chit Chatter service and track down Momo's diary. Well, no time like the present. I'm gonna start using this internet.
Wait.
How dare you! My tail is in some kind of leash, you know.
Shamiko, you know nothing about computers, right?
Sure, I won't deny I'm a total amateur, but I know the basics at the very least. I don't need to take lessons from you.
Momo, thanks for all the help. I have some tea for you. And why don't you take a break too, Yuuko?
Oh, sure.
Alright, since Shamiko sat down, it's time for a magical girl lesson on net literacy.
You're totally prepared. Too hot! Hey, Mom, are you, like, in on this whole thing or what?
That's ridiculous. Don't be so paranoid. Okay, here's your first challenge. You find a shady website offering info that all demons want and click on it. But then, you find yourself roped into a strange contract and the administrator's demanding you pay them big money.
Why would something like that happen all of a sudden?
That's just how the net works. What would a demon girl like you do in this situation?
Quickly call the person in charge, identify myself, and apologize.
No. And now you have died.
The internet can kill people?
Yes, if you're not careful while on there, it will kill you.
That's so terrifying.
When there's something you want to look up online, I'll just do it for you.
That's a problem. Because the main thing I want to do is keep tabs on Momo's Chit Chatter account.
Let me take a guess, Shamiko. You're trying to look up something sinister, aren't you?
No, I'm not. It's a violation of privacy. Don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean I'm trying to violate your privacy or anything. What I was trying to say is that I want you to keep your nose out of my business. Let me have my privacy.
Yeah, I got that. Why are you being such a weirdo about it?
Whatever. Now please just go home for today. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you, goodbye. Thank you, goodbye. See you later.
Are you sure about this, Yuuko?
I'm fine. I inherited Dad's magic rod after all. I'm not the same naive demon girl I used to be, and I know Momo is more capable than I am, but I don't need her to show me how to do everything.
But you know, Momo seemed a bit lonesome there all by herself. Also, before I forget, Momo figured this might happen and left this book for you.
Darn her. But I better use it. That's weird. The computer stopped working. Let's see what the book says about this. Start by pressing Control-Alt-Delete at the same time on the keyboard to access the task manager. Then you can select the application tab and terminate the application that's frozen. Oh. Is this a magic spell or something? What the heck is an application? This instruction manual needs its own stupid instruction manual!
Remain calm, my little descendant.
Ancestor!
Listen, now is the perfect time for you to use the all-purpose rod that your father left you.
Great idea!
Yeah, just turn that baby into a hammer and pound the crud out of the computer.
It's not ours!
This big, heavy cart is so big and heavy.
chit-chatter, that took forever. There were so many traps to overcome. But now I can move ahead with spying on Momo. She'll feel so stupid for sending me her Wi-Fi. Take this, diabolic answer! No way! Chit-chatter has over 40 million users nationwide? I was such a fool. I expected maybe 50 people at most on this internet thing. Even if I looked through 100 accounts a day, it would take 1,000 years to find Momo. Although I inherited this valuable all-purpose rod from my dad, I haven't found a good use for it at all. Are ancient weapons like this just worthless in the modern day? No, that's not it. The whatchamacallit rod isn't to blame. I'm the one who's worthless. I thought finding Momo's chit-chatter would help me to better understand how she feels, but...
Momo seemed a bit lonesome there all by herself.
Momo's feelings are hard to figure out. She's gotta put them into words or I'll never understand her. Dad, please give me the strength I need to overcome this.
Turn it into a hammer and threaten Momo.
She would send me packing for sure.
Shamiko, why the fork?
I'm sorry about earlier.
What? You don't have to be sorry. You're kind of wasting the power of the whatchamacallit rod.
I borrowed my dad's power to help communicate something that's hard for me to say.
So you made an account, huh?
That's right.
Shiado Mistresu. You wrote it in Romanshi.
Yeah, I did my best.
Why are you so interested in knowing my chit-chatter username?
Well, that's because I want to find out what sort of things would make you smile. I can keep tabs on you all the time, duh. I don't want there to be any weird demons who get the better of you before I can.
I'm sorry, Shamiko. Turns out I fell to the dark side and became this demon's vassal. Good luck throwing Wi-Fi parties.
That thing's a monstrosity.
What emotion is your tail expressing now?
After all that, Momo didn't share her username with me. Hey, sis. I see you finally launched your invasion into the world of SNS, huh? I'm really impressed. What's SNS mean? Super net space? Something nefarious like that? Social networking services, duh. Huh? Something popped up! What's happening? It says someone wants to follow you. Maybe someone wants to be an officer in your army. But I haven't shared it with anyone yet. I even locked it down like Momo told me. This is too shady. It has to be some kind of evil envoy from the internet. I'm denying it. No thanks. I'm not so sure.
Rio, it's about time the monsters come out to eat children who aren't asleep. Grade schoolers should be under the covers.
Okay, Mom. Keep up the fight. You got this, all right? Good night, Ryoko. Huh? I just remembered Momo was looking at my account earlier. So maybe it's her. But wait, Momo said she didn't want to share her account. There's no doubt this is Momo!
Jeez, the walls are thin.
Shamiko, how exciting! You finally made an account!
Yeah, I did it!
I found Momo's account. I just followed her. By the way, I had a lot of fun seeing that movie the other day.
Yeah, I was on the edge of my seat when the zombies grabbed the crab bomb and jumped into the sea of rice.
So are you free next Sunday?
Assuming I don't have any training.
Perfect! Then I'm calling dibs. While we're at it, what are your hobbies?
Turning off the Wi-Fi at night.
Don't give up, Momo. Tackle social media and put the Wahoo into Wi-Fi.
What is going on? Why am I being catered to all of a sudden?
They're bribes. Wait, I meant to say offerings. I have something that I'd like to ask you today.
What?
Considering what I have heard from Shamiko's mother, seems that Mr. Joshua took you around with him in the past. Do you have any memory of seeing my sister, Sakura Chiyoda, during that time?
Well, it may shock you to learn. I don't remember Jack.
Okay, then I guess we're done here.
Wait, don't take it away. I'm still eating. Let me get a taste. Ever since I was first sealed away in the distant past, I've continually grown weaker and weaker. The past 2,000 years or so have been the worst. My magic was so weak I couldn't even observe the outside world. Then about 10 years ago, my consciousness recovered and I became able to see the world again. But I was very weak, so my memories are vague.
Does that mean you've been trapped in there for 2,000 years?
Yeah, more or less. But sometimes I would have good days when I could pop into the dreams of my relatives. And things have been pretty exciting ever since Shamiko became able to hear my voice. Enough with the sad looks. I don't need pity from you
Actually, no. There is something on my mind. I've been throwing Ms. Lilith all over the place lately, and now I'm kind of feeling bad about it. Wait, I don't need to feel that way. It was mostly her who provoked me into doing it.
Yeah. So, hey, I think I have an idea lurking in my head.
What is going on? Are you torturing me?
I want to lend you the use of my body again, Ancestor. That way you can enjoy being free for the whole day tomorrow.
I blocked your ability to swap your soul into Shamiko's body after the last time. Now I'm going to reverse that and remove the adhesive by physically whittling it to nothing.
I knew it was torture!
Rest assured, no harm will come to you. The physical can overcome the magical.
I don't know anything, I swear! I already told you everything that I remember!
Be quiet. I need my hands steady. Please enjoy this image of lovely flowers in bloom while Lilith is getting a very close shave.
Huh? Welcome back, Ancestor. Momo already went home for the day. We thought you fell asleep sometime during the shaving procedure.
Don't be ridiculous, that was me passing out from extreme shock! Back when I was young, I had an operation to fix a decayed tooth with only a single drill and no anesthesia. This made me relive that.
Wow, that's impressive, Ancestor. Oh, Momo messaged me.
It wouldn't kill you to console me a bit more.
Sorry, it's just so hard for me to use the internet.
Hey, I know the plan is to let Ms. Lilith borrow your body for the date tomorrow, but I'm worried if we let her go alone, she'll get lost somewhere and collapse from exhaustion, or use your body to take on a bunch of debt in exchange for something.
I'm gonna tag along with her to avoid all that, just a heads up. That's what it says.
I don't need her to come with me. Does she think I'm a dum-dum who can't find my way out of a paper bag? I'm perfectly capable of going on a walk
But
alone.
are you sure you can figure out how to go about reaching the hot springs? Plus, I'm pretty sure you have to pay to get in.
I have no idea. I'll get there one way or the other. Then all I have to do is beg, and they'll let me in anyway, right?
Yeah, I'm starting to think you should just go along with Momo. Ancestor?
Huh?
I'm concerned that you and Momo keep squabbling with each other. I'd be happy if you used it for you two to get on more friendly terms. Although it's temporary, we're working together now.
Well, if it's that important to you. But if Momo's going to escort me for the day, then we have to make it clear that I'm the boss. The way she wrote this message was pretty patronizing towards me. So I'm gonna have to throw her off by asserting my dominance right from the start.
You think so?
And I know just what to do. I have arrived. Bow before the Dark Witch Lilith. I'm here in the body of my descendant.
Oh dear, I'm sorry. Calm down, boy. Stop it.
Momo, thank you for helping my ancestor today, and I hope that from this the two of you can learn how to get along better.
Yes, I'm going to fill Shamiko's usual role and hang out with you for the day.
I'll be using this time to do some studying. You two go on and enjoy yourselves.
Great. I'll shut out all the noise from outside the statue so you can just take it easy.
Huh?
Consider yourself fortunate to have the honor of escorting the great Dark Witch Lilith.
Ms. Lilith, you mismatched the color of your stockings.
It's called fashion, duh! Heard of it? This is perfect! We can buy a hip outfit for me to wear so that I can catch Momo off guard.
Buy it right now?
This page says they ship immediately, so it'll probably get here in time. Yeah, get that. And this one looks like it has good attack power. Ooh, throw that one in too.
Hold on, Ancestor! The price of our card is going through the roof!
It's not your fault, you're inexperienced, but if you play your cards right with online shopping, then you can get whatever you want absolutely free. I've done the research.
You sure about that?
Yep, there's stuff like sign-up bonuses, what to who's it payment, and cashy such and such. It's complicated, but the main point is you can forget about the money. It's basically as good as free.
You really know your stuff.
It is not actually free.
Now click away!
Clicking now!
Are you astonished?
I want to put her in a stranglehold, but I can't because that's Shamiko's body. This sucks. I don't want to walk next to you.
Oh, are you spooked? Feeling underdressed?
No, it's more like you stand out way too much. Like all eyes are on us right now.
It's because I make this look so good. You're a fool for not understanding my genius. Besides, what even is that pathetic outfit?
I felt lazy.
Well, you look like a loser! You should have come in the white garbs of repentance to apologize for all the crap you put me through.
This was a huge mistake.
Well, I do appreciate you acting as my guide for today. By the way, do you understand the significance of this weather?
Is it all the worst aspects of your personality manifesting in physical form?
No! The old ancestor switch required good weather to have any effect. But now I can use it to transfer over to Shamiko's body even in bad weather. Guess what? That means Shamiko's magic powers are growing stronger by the day, all thanks to some half-brain magical girl who trains her like a big dummy head. That's you.
Gotta restrain myself. I could judo throw her to the moon and back, but Shamiko is the one who will suffer the pain.
Why, hello, Shamiko!
Oh, hello, Ogura.
I was just out gathering some new specimens. Want to see what I got?
Oh, are you certain? Aren't you curious?
I know you must be. Wait a second. Oh. Well, I'm not done gathering everything I need yet, so I'll see you two later. But I think I've got a splendid idea brewing.
Shamiko's magic only allows me to use her body for 2 to 3 hours. Come on, magical girl. We're going to use the local bus to reach the Beppu Hot Springs.
You'll run out of time just waiting for the bus.
What about Garo? Or Nobody Betsu?
All too far away.
I want to take a dip. No fair, no fair. I love hot springs.
You just won't budge on that, will you? Okay, here we are.
Yeah, this place is old news. I've been here once before, but I guess it'll have to do for now, Momo.
I really hate this. 1,200 yen.
I thought you were treating me for all my service.
This is just a meetup. Wouldn't you feel pathetic letting me cover your bill?
Look, I don't have any money in my wallet.
That's Shamiko's wallet, thank you very much. Everybody pays their fair share in meetups. So here's the deal. You'll earn 20 yen for every rep.
What is this, some sort of torture device?
It's a butterfly machine.
I'm only here for the hot springs. I don't care about exercise, even the tiniest smidge.
Fruity milk for 120 yen.
Sweet, I'm doing 6 more right now. Huh? Oh crap, Shamiko's magic is starting to run low. We gotta hurry for the baths, magical girl.
Go ahead. I'll just be waiting for you outside. You don't mind going alone, right?
But why? We should soak until we feel lightheaded, then let all the sweat and hard feelings between us wash away. That's right. The last time we came here, you just kept watching from outside the whole time. Plus, you used that wand to change your clothes without actually undressing. Let me guess, you're too shy to get naked, aren't you?
No. It's just annoying.
You always seem so cool, but you're a real maiden at heart.
You've got the wrong idea.
How wonderful. You've piqued my interest. Strip. Take it all off.
I'll pass.
Just let me see your vulnerable side, then I'll always feel genuinely superior to you. You know what I mean. I shall commit every detail of this to memory, so let's get this humiliation show on the road. Strip and feel the shame, magical girl.
Attention guests. We are currently experiencing a blackout due to extreme weather.
Oh, just a power outage. Why don't we wait in the lobby until the lights are back on?
What's going on? Is the world ending?
Shamiko, Miss Lilith, are you okay?
Well, actually, I can't handle being in complete darkness. You need to get me out of here ASAP. I'm terrified of the dark.
Even though you're the witch who governs eternal darkness?
Around the time that I got sealed away, I was still fairly inept at magic. So the space inside the statue was pitch black until I learned how to control my powers. I wasn't even able to see the outside world. What's that?
Does this light make you feel better?
It's not one of those smartphone thingies? Cool! I can bear with it if I have that thing!
Okay, till the power's on. This video will help to train your biceps, and this video will help to shape your gluteus maximus.
Wow, I want a Maximus gluteus. I feel alive again. Thanks for coming in here to soak with me.
Sure.
Momo, those are some big scars you've got on your back.
Yeah, I'm not really embarrassed by them or anything. Injuries from fighting in ether bodies usually leave a scar. A lot happened after my sister disappeared, and I'm tired of explaining it.
Then I won't ask. I hope I didn't just sour the mood.
This is nothing compared to your usual shenanigans.
Wowee! The suns just keep building! I had no idea Fancy Shampoo did this!
Wearing these clothes is humiliating. Did you enjoy hanging out at the health spa, Ancestor?
Indeed! We did have some trouble here and there, but I had an enjoyable time dragging Momo to hell and back.
Well, that's nice.
Speaking of, when we were in the bath, I saw... forget it. Momo went out of her way to take care of me. I like her.
I'm really glad to hear that. I'll let you borrow my body again sometime.
To be honest, I kind of like being carried around by you like this.
Really? You do?
Anyways, those smartphone things are amazing. Such a lifesaver. You should get one too. It would really help me out.
Shamiko, can I chat with Miss Lilith?
Sure.
Miss Lilith, please listen to this.
Huh?
I can't handle being in complete darkness. You need to get me out of here ASAP. I'm terrified of the dark.
Smartphones are so smart, they record sound. You and your schemes have given me a ton of grief up until today, but now I can keep you in line. Who could believe the witch who governs over eternal darkness suffers from nyctophobia? You don't want your precious descendants to find out, do you?
No.
Unless you want me to start up some trouble with this recording, I suggest you behave yourself until we've sorted out all our mutual matters.
Curses! Since when did magical girls play so dirty?
They're whispering to each other like lifelong friends. I never thought they'd get along so well. I'm so glad they had this outing today.
Don't give up, Shamiko, but be prepared to suffer from some sore muscles tomorrow.
Nothing's ever as good as free. The next time you pull a stunt like this, I'm putting you up for online auction. Let's go into town and search for demons.
Huh? But we have a demon right here.
Don't be silly. You said it yourself, didn't you? You said you would find a demon hiding in this town and get clues from them to help me locate my sister. And quit misusing the whatchamacallit rod.
You took it!
Did you forget about all of that?
I haven't forgotten. It's just... I'm going to find a demon who lives here. And through them I'll find Miss Sakura because I owe her so much. It's only been a couple of days since summer vacation started, but so much has happened already that it feels like ages ago.
I agree. It feels like it's been a long time.
That's peculiar.
The time has come.
You're gonna keep your promise, right?
Bring it on, Momo. I'll get it done. Let's start our search right now.
There's one problem. Unfortunately, we can't come with you this time.
Why's that?
The demons in this town who actually knew my sister before have the protection of a barrier. So you won't get close if you have a magical girl with you. If you end up finding one of the barriers, just scope the place out and come back. And be careful.
You mean like the thing taped to our front door? Roger that!
You seem pretty gung-ho about this.
I'm happy Momo's asking me to do something, because it means that this is something only I can do.
That's right, it's all you. Also pick up some ingredients for dinner while you're at it.
Enjoy being stuck here twiddling your thumbs.
Wise up, Shamiko. They're treating you like a stew.
I think I got ahead of myself. Walking around randomly and hoping for the best is gonna be pretty tough. So what I'll do is...
You want me to tell you where demons hang out?
Well, I figured that you might know somebody.
Look, it's blazing hot out here and you just popped in without any notice at all. Did you really think I had the power to conveniently whip up some info for you on the spot like this?
Good point.
I totally know a place where demons hang out.
Well, even you can't know everybody. Wait, what?
I know a great spot where you can find demons anytime. There's a cafe called Asura in the Tamasakura shopping district, and the owner there is a demon.
Cafe Asura. She was right. There's even one of those barrier thingies hanging up.
The owner kind of packs a strong visual punch. Try not to freak out. Well, I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Just how strong a punch is it? Maybe I can take a peek from outside.
Oh. Hello, Shamiko.
Oh, hey, it's you.
Good afternoon. It seems like you've got the hang of using a computer, haven't you?
Huh? How did you know that?
Do you want to know a really good site to visit? I can most certainly welcome you to the underground, huh?
That's okay. No thanks.
All right. I've got to get back to shopping. See ya. Bye.
Bye. Stay safe. Okay, I can't just stand here. I've got to step up and take the demon by the horns. Excuse me. Huh? That's weird. Is there even anyone here?
Welcome in, huh?
Now that is a strong visual punch. Oh boy, you must be the cafe owner.
I'm afraid not. Do I really pack a punch?
No. I'm sorry if I might have offended you.
The cafe isn't open yet, but it's about to be. Please make yourself at home.
I can't imagine anybody packing more of a punch than this. What does the owner look like? Sorry, I'm actually not a paying customer. I just saw the paper hanging outside and need to talk to the owner about it.
I gotcha. I'll go grab them, sweetie.
Please and thank you. Packs a punch.
Well now, are you the little lady asking to see me?
Oh, very nice to meet you.
I'm the owner. My name is Shirasawa.
Now I see.
See, I told ya.
Strong punch, huh?
I know it must be a shock to see me like this.
No, it's just that you're...
I injured myself when asked to perform a backflip the other day. They thought my athletic skills were top tier. I'm just a tape here.
That's not the part I was shocked about.
No, you got it all wrong. I'm pretty sure it's those busted glasses of yours that threw her for a loop.
Huh? You think so?
That's not it either.
She's got big snails or something growing out of her head.
Because that or some cinnamon rolls.
Huh? Look who's talking. So, actually...
You don't have to say
I already know. This is the last destination where rebellious spirits who are sent adrift always end up. It's the only demonic domain remaining, nestled in the gap in a far east island nation. I've been waiting for demons such as yourself to arrive here.
Oh, does this person or whatever really know everything?
You came to apply for the part-time job, right?
No, I didn't.
I thought you came in because you saw the paper outside.
That's not the paper I was talking about.
Well, we're hiring someone to work at the cafe, you see. My injuries have left me crippled, and Liko has her hands full taking orders and serving everything on her own.
I'm very sorry for the mix-up, but I came here to ask you something else.
No, don't apologize. Are you free on weekends and holidays by chance?
I suppose I would be, but I'm not sure why you're asking me that.
What about Christmas, Golden Week, New Year's Eve? Are you the type who will come into work with a radiant smile, even on a very short notice?
What?
Do not let her get away!
Suspect in custody at 9:45. Apprehended.
I'm begging if you please accept the job. We're suffering a historic low in HR.
Okay, but that's not why I came here.
Please! Let's say half a day, no, 3 days, or maybe 2 or 3 years. You're probably the first human being in history to witness a tapir grovel like this.
You know, if you're fit enough to grovel, aren't you fit enough to work?
Please pick yourself off the floor.
Liko doesn't have any people skills and upsets her customers. I need someone who knows how to be respectful.
We open the cafe in 3 minutes, hon. Here's all the table numbers for you to memorize.
Wait, in 3 minutes?
Here's the deal. Your job is real simple. Just write the orders on this sheet here. You serve them up, then clean them up. And that's about it.
Talk about a crash course. This place is pretty small, so I can handle working for a day. I'll ask about Miss Sakura once it slows down.
Yuuko, hon, got a party at 2.
Great, okay.
Party at 4.
On it.
Party at 2.
Okay.
Party at 5.
On it.
Don't slow down yet, Yuuko. Party at 1. 1, 4, 5,
on it.
12, plus 4 little kids and 1
Yeah, how the heck do you get this much business?
It's cause Liko is a hooly G. The food that she makes in the cafe is strangely addictive, which means we have customers who never stop coming.
Yeah, it sounds like it could be illegal or something.
I have a lot of fun cooking, but I don't care much about anything else. I'm so thrilled to have you as part of the team, Yuuko.
If I'm not careful, I really will end up working here. I gotta get the info I came for and get out. Gotta get the info. Gotta get the info. Gotta take the orders. Gotta get the info. Gotta take the orders. Lunch set A, omelet rice. At table 5, lunch set B in a curry.
The demon girl evolved into a waitress.
Hey, Yuuko, sweetheart, the lunch rush is over now.
Feel free to have a meal on the house.
Thanks for the food. This is super delicious. The core of my brain feels like it's unraveling. Despite that I came here to fulfill a very important errand, it's gone poof into nothing.
Well, my dear, that's because you helped perfect this lovely dish with the ultimate seasoning, manual labor. And just so you know, employees can eat for free.
Shamiko sure is late. I'm totally starving. I guess I'll grab something from the convenience store since we're done with our meeting.
Just wait. I have faith in Shamiko. She's the type who always comes through despite everything. I just know she's gonna come through that door with both useful information and yummy food to fix us for dinner.
You're right. We already had convenience store food today.
The time has come.
These two are depending on Shamiko for their essentials. Hey everybody, I'm home. How's it going, guys?
Welcome back. How did it go today?
Momo, I found a part-time waitressing job. And I learned something very important today. Manual labor is the ultimate seasoning.
Uh-huh.
Don't give up, Shamiko. Learn about the value of manual labor and enjoy even tastier food.
Is it me or are you forgetting something?
Shamiko found a cafe staffed by demons who might provide some clues.
Greeting! It's dinner time! These are Yuuko's spoils of war!
They're so yummy! You're incredible, sis! Now let's all dig in!
Huh? Why are you just staring at it intently, Seiko?
Because we can't dine upon food as fancy as this without showing appreciation.
It's getting cold.
All right, Alright, let me plate it so it's easier for us to eat. I'm gonna make it look like the set meals we have at the cafe. It looks just like this.
It's even more fancy-pancy.
I've seen something like this at our school 6th grade lunch buffet.
Looks good enough to go viral. It seems like jobs in the food biz come with some nice perks, don't they, dear Shamiko?
Eating with everybody makes it so yummy, I just can't get enough.
You're right. We should share the blessing of this delicious food with our lovely neighbors as well.
Yeah, I thought so too, Mom. That's why I went ahead and delivered some large bread loaves to Momo and Nikon earlier.
That's wonderful of you, Yuuko.
I'm gonna make sure our family's first fancy dinner goes down in history. Aren't you gonna eat some of this, Ryoko? Yeah, just let me get a few more pics, okay?
Hey, Momo, this marmalade I have is perfect to go with the bread that Shamiko gave us. How lucky's that?
No, thanks. I'm just gonna eat it plain.
Oh, come on. It's way more delicious when you put the marmalade all over
I'm
it.
good. Seriously. Shamiko's been acting a teeny bit weird ever since she started working part-time at that demon cafe.
Today they taught me how to slice sandwiches like I'm a real professional chef or something. And I even got to take home a lot of leftovers.
Plan, Shamiko.
Just feast your eyes on these sandwiches.
Oh, yeah, they do look tasty. But you need to remember your real mission, Shamiko. Getting vital info from the demons that you find.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. I totally spaced on it. I'll ask him about it tomorrow. I'm off to work!
Have a good day and be careful.
What do you think, Mikan?
Something is clearly off. I can't believe she's learned how to prepare cafe food that looks so high class. It feels wrong eating in our tatami room.
Okay, yeah, but that's not what I meant. She's totally forgotten about her mission for 4 days in a row. For the first 2 days, it wasn't hard to believe that's something Shamiko would do. But forgetting something this important for so long makes me think that something's wrong.
That's a good point. She seems in good shape when she's at home, but only ever talks about random stuff. And yesterday she was stuck in waitress mode even after coming home. Hey, Shamiko, do you have a minute? Shamiko? You okay?
Customer, sorry, what would you like to order, ma'am?
I'd like some lemon tea with a slice of lemon cake, please.
I'll have that out for you right
It
away.
went back and forth like that until somehow we ended up playing pretend classy cafe for an hour.
Why did you play along?
Actually, I tried to enter Shamiko's consciousness yesterday, but everything was so fuzzy I couldn't even find the entrance. Either she's not getting good sleep or she's been put under the influence of something at work. Like a spell or hypnotic suggestion. Unless we do something, Shamiko's gonna end up being the star attraction of that shop!
We know for a fact there are demons at Cafe Asura. Our prep is done. We should just force our way through the barrier. Time to launch Operation Zero Employment for Shamiko.
Pretty sure our plan is gonna need a more positive name than something like that.
I remember this. This is one of those awful temporary vessels that nerd with the glasses made. Look, I can move around!
You're so totes adorable like this.
Fill me in, Momo. What the heck are we doing in this park? This is in the total opposite direction of Cafe Asura!
Huh? You didn't explain anything to her, Momo?
No?
Oh well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Wait, what?
Here's the deal. We're gonna have Mikan shoot at Asura's barrier.
Yep, my main offensive specialty is long-range attacks.
Oh, yeah?
I get too nervous up close and can't land any hits, but my accuracy for super long distances is pretty solid.
That's the opposite of how it should be.
I found the target! The barrier's to the right of Asura's main entrance.
You can see it from way over here. It's like a kilometer away.
Well, I can't actually see it with my eyes, but this hill that we're standing on happens to be the source of the city's ley lines. As long as I know the general spot, I can trace the ley lines and determine the exact point. The perfect spot for a sniper genius.
Here, hold on to this.
What is this thing?
If you just scrub the magical barrier with the wand, then we'll be able to overwrite part of it. That's the gist of it anyway. Alright, so you're gonna ride this arrow. You'll fly straight to the doorstep of the cafe.
What? I'm going to fly? Fly to the cafe? Why didn't I get the memo?
Because you wouldn't have come if you had, right?
You're gosh darn right I wouldn't have! Besides, if this wand is enough to overwrite the barrier, then why didn't you just have Shamiko take it?
Counter attack gets triggered if an outsider messes with the barrier, but it takes several seconds for it to hit once you enter its orbit. Our only option is to charge in at high speed and overwrite the barrier immediately.
There's about 1 kilometer of distance between here and Cafe Asura. I can have you there in 1 second flat.
What you're saying is you're about to send me flying at the speed of 1 kilometer per second.
We're not asking you to do it for free. Here, have some tickets to create a vessel.
You couldn't make them look any better than a cheap shoulder massage ticket? Fine, I'm in. I'll do this thing. But there's only a few seconds of leeway after I land, am I right? What happens if me, Connor, I fail to pull this thing off?
Not a problem. I've got 10 doll bodies here that we can use. So we can keep going as long as you have spare lives.
Spare what?
All right, time to start Operation Retake Shamiko.
Did you say spare lives?
Isn't that great? You can die up to 10 times.
Oh, God.
Trust me.
Hey, Yuuko! Yuuko!
I'm sorry, I was spacing out.
You feeling tired?
Sounds like you might need to take a break, Yuuko. Head to the back and eat you some food.
So, Yuuko, hun, I'm wondering if maybe you might be,
An arrow! What in the devil could this be?
Hey, look, boss, it's an aerogram. I've never gotten one of these before. What do you think it's all about?
I'll shoot if you run. Let's handle things peacefully. Sorry about this, Hinatsuki.
That's the exact opposite of delightful. In fact, it sounds like a threat. And it seems something has tampered with Lady Sakura's barrier.
Well, shucks. Must be the work of a priestess.
They're called magical girls these days?
It's been forever since I dropped an arrogant priestess down the pit latrine.
Oh, Liko, did you not read the part about peaceful? Also, this town doesn't have a pit latrine.
Pardon the interruption. A human and familiar. Mind if we come in?
The magical girl.
That's an awfully fancy outfit you've got on, Missy. Sorry, but all we're serving is rocks for you to kick. Is that okay?
Liko, no!
Is Yuuko Yoshida here?
Yeah, we're not a maid cafe where you can just pick your favorite girl to serve you.
Yuuko Yoshida!
We're pulling out of here. The workers and staff only.
Huh? Oh, hey, Momo, you're dressed all fancy. Did you come to visit as a paying customer?
Come on, you're forgetting something important.
Something important? What could that be?
Is there something not right with the food?
No, this food is really yummy.
That's not really what I meant. Yuuko was supposed to come here as our negotiator, not to get brainwashed, and then you're exploiting her for manual labor? She's clearly not in good health right now.
Show me go snap out of it, will ya?
She's brainwashed?
Stay right there, Liko. I'm the owner of this place, so let me handle this. Just to be clear with you, I'm quite strong.
What?
On top of being a non-combatant, our friend and owner here is weak and injured, but he's still protecting us by bluffing to gain leverage in the negotiations. I'm kind of impressed.
Liko, don't just blurt out that I'm not at my best. You're supposed to roll with the idea that I'm super strong.
Uh-huh.
I can hear what you're saying.
Shamiko, hey. Earth's a little Shamiko. It's time to wake up, Shamiko.
Listen, Liko is a Hewley Jean Fox who has lived for a very long time. I know for a fact she always takes great care to make meals that are meant to soothe the soul. It's true her food can temporarily make someone forget about the daily stress they deal with. However, the effect is no different from ordinary dishes with deep flavors like garlic ramen. But more to the point, even if you assume that Liko's food really did make her forget something important, that means whatever you asked this poor demon girl to do was stressing her out! The fact that you're speechless means I'm right on the money. Hey, magical girl? Surely you must agree, Miss Familiar.
Don't you drag me into this big old mess. I have no spare lives left. Also, I'm not a dang familiar.
I would very much like for Yuuko to work here. Tell me, are you even offering her proper compensation for the work you have her do?
Compensation?
Yeah, what he said. I promise the food that we make here is truly good for you. But if you eat 10 times more than usual, it's possible to suffer light amnesia.
What?
Even then, all it takes is a single day to make a complete recovery.
10 times more than usual? So if you eat 10 times the norm, you forget about
In
things?
some of the more extreme cases,
Liko, dear, why am I just hearing about this troublesome side effect now?
I'd say it's probably because it's the first time I ever told anybody.
Oh, God, Liko!
Our
girl here was eating mountains of the leftover food that you were sending her home with. She kept on about how she felt sorry for the sandwiches and stuff.
The owner gave me all these sandwiches. That means she wasn't sleeping well and spacing out due to all the hash she was getting from the food. Sleep deprivation.
Shame.
If she eats regular food for a day and then sleeps it off, I think she should remember the important thing that she seemingly forgot.
Oh, you have my sincere apologies for all the problems we've caused.
There's no need for you to grovel. I mean, I did break your window.
Huh? And you mentioned something about sending her here to negotiate?
Not now. My priority is getting Yuuko back home. We'll be taking our leave for today.
All right, I understand then.
Onward!
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna call the whole thing off for now.
Onward! Onward! Hey, Momo, did I forget something really important or what?
Don't worry about it, Shamiko.
Onward!
The reality is, I think that I was putting you under way too much pressure.
Onward! No, I really want to remember. Right now, my very top priority is, it's... That's right! My very important mission is to put a big fat smile on Momo's face!
Shamiko! That is not your mission!
Momo, take it easy. I don't have any spare lives left.
Don't give up, Shamiko. Go home for now and get some well-deserved rest.
Mornings come early for this artisan making spirit vessels. At first, the vessels were only mobile for a few hours, but after she perfected kneading them with magic power, their lifespan gradually grew and grew.
Work it, sew it, sew
The
it.
garments are handmade. She crafts them in silence, unfettered by work requiring intense precision. Snap. She feels a modest satisfaction when the final product comes out totes adorbs. Nice.
Grumble, grumble. These limbs aren't flexible enough. I want to look cooler. I demand you make me bigger and taller so I lord above everyone. And give me a high-cut leotard.
Sure thing.
She caters to even the most unreasonable client requests with grace.
Kazaa! Master Momo, thank you for this fabulous vessel. My mouth just moved on its own. No, I don't want to express gratitude right now. Thank you so much. Stop it! You're messing up my subconsciousnesses. Kazaa! Thank you so much.
A quality vessel can be remotely operated with nary an issue.
Shamiko is very sleepy after a big fuss at her part-time job.
Stay.
That's enough of that.
Shamiko! You don't have to stick around here for my sake. I'm not sick or anything.
Well,
Tell me, are you even offering her proper compensation for the work you have her do?
is there anything that you want? I can get it for you.
What's this all of a sudden?
Give me some vessel tickets.
Don't worry, just tell me what you want.
An ice cream sandwich.
I want vessel tickets.
I'm not talking about food, Shamiko.
You're the one that said anything.
Well, this is the address she put on her application.
You know, you're looking mighty suspicious standing there, boss.
Oh, I remember you two.
It's the magical girl. Why are you here?
This happens to be where I live.
She didn't say she had a bodyguard next door. It's time for us to escape, Liko.
You know, boss, I really hate using the word escaping.
No time for that now. Just get
Hold
over
on.
here.
Please calm down.
Oh, follow me.
What?
You're here because you're sorry?
It only seemed right because of all the trouble that we caused you the other day. Plus, you had something to ask us, so I decided to take the initiative.
Is it just me or are your injuries worse?
Pay no mind. I just made a minor flying faux pas off the balcony earlier.
I'm sorry. We've never had an animal guest come over before. I hope you will enjoy these tasty snacks.
You must be Yuko's mother. I'm an omnivore, so that's fine.
I could really go for some inari sushi, the kind with no rice vinegar.
Liko, don't impose on them. So then, Lady Sakura has gone missing. I see.
After I returned to the city, I tried to track her down using every method I could, but nothing worked. I think it's very likely that she's stuck in the form of her core right now.
Momo, do you mind if I listened in on your discussion about Sakura?
Ryoko?
I already promised to help my sis, and I've been doing my own independent research about our family in the city that may come in handy.
Sure, go ahead.
Super dupe! I've put it all into a presentation.
A simple pen and paper would be fine.
I only had the chance to meet with Lady Sakura in person a handful of times. And the last time I ever saw her was on Christmas 10 years ago.
Oh, 10 years ago?
I remember clearly because it was right before the grand opening of my cafe. Back then, I was new to the city and was preparing to start my business thanks to Lady Sakura's assistance. Just as I was getting ready to open the cafe, Lady Sakura made an unexpected visit.
Yoo-hoo! I just upgraded the Passover barrier at the entrance for you.
Oh, Lady Sakura, I can't thank you enough for everything that you...
Yeah, there's a plague thingy about to come through the city, so lock everything up for the next few days. So, don't go outside, okay? Also, give this girl a job, would ya? She really wants to cook.
Howdy there.
Huh? Who is she? What do you mean by plague?
Sorry, super busy. Gotta go. Bye-bye!
She dumped Liko on me and then went away. And that was the very last time that either of us saw Lady Sakura.
Not only that, she promised she'd come eat my food, but then she never came back. I mean, where could she have gone to? Those cores run all around the place, so it's like finding a needle in a haystack.
What? It runs? So you've seen a core before?
Yeah, back in my hometown, everybody called them Hombo. And I've seen a few in person before I came to this city. The ones that I saw were in the shape of a baby monkey and a butterfly. But both times, one of their priestess friends grabbed him and hoofed out of there.
What the heck were you up to before coming here, Liko?
Interesting. The cores that I've seen before were in the shape of a crystal and didn't move at all. So they can take the form of animals?
Can I have a turn to talk now? Momo was searching for the core, thinking it was something static. But according to Fox Lady here, cores can take an animal form and move around. So then we might find new information if we search again from a different angle and ask around.
Sorry, those are all the details that we have, but don't hesitate to ask for our help if something else comes up. Anyway, Yuuko still seems tired, so we'll take our leave.
Which of these buttons do I press to play?
Start by pressing the red one, and then you can choose your character name next.
So which of these player profiles can I get rid of?
I think the second one's
Yuuko,
okay.
no more screwing around! May I have a quick word with you, Yuuko? I know this is selfish of me to even ask, but could I convince you to work at the cafe again?
Sure, I'd love to.
Huh?
Meeting new people there might help us find the information we need for a lead.
Thank you so much, Yuuko. Except I feel some extreme disagreement coming from the other side of the room.
Oh, just ignore that. Momo and I have joined forces for now, but we're still enemies. I think she's really jealous because I found so many clues lately that it seems like I'm more of the boss than she is.
No! Why do you always construe my intentions in such a twisted way? No jobs, no work, and that's final!
What?
Sorry, I really do want to find my sister. But I also don't want you dragged into any more weirdness. That's all.
Why? You're acting real weird today.
Well, in any case, I just want you to consider it. Here is a little gift as a sign of my goodwill.
Wow, you shouldn't have. It's Miss Tama Sakura.
You're familiar with the character?
Oh yeah, Momo loves her. Isn't that right?
Whatever, no I don't. I mean, it's not like it's my whole life or anything.
I see. You're pretty much obsessed then. As it so happens, I'm the one who designed Miss Tama Sakura.
So you're the one who created the character?
Never thought I'd meet a fan in a place like this. How wonderful. Listen, Momo, I really hope the two of us can get along. And I hope to assign Yuuko many shifts at the cafe. The next time we see each other, I'll hook you up with some merch.
No thank you.
T-shirts and fans.
Not necessary.
Telephone cards.
Nobody uses those. No thank you.
Autographed telephone cards. A personally signed telephone card with a ticket to get a picture with them.
Yes, please, thank you.
She actually gave in. This is a figurine I got from Momo a while back. I'm kind of curious. Why do you like that character so much?
Well, it's because Miss Tama Sakura kind of looks like my sister.
Does she really?
Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here! I'll give you candy!
I don't know what to think of Sakura Chiyoda now.
I don't see it.
I'm not talking about their faces. It's the accessories and stuff, like her magical outfit.
Huh?
Did you use my sister as a model when you designed this?
No, I didn't. I've never seen Lady Sakura when she was in her magical girl outfit. I actually modeled Miss Tama Sakura after a spirit that I saw. On the day that I first opened the cafe, I went to get some supplies at Shopping Center Marama late in the evening. That was when I saw a cat enveloped in this strange aura running down the street, and it had a peculiar red and white collar. It scattered flower petals along the way, but left no footprints despite the ground being covered in snow. The cat looked at me and made a small bow. Then it vanished vanished by passing straight through the wall of the neighboring building. Business at the cafe started booming after that. I believe the cat I saw was a spirit that brings happiness to anyone who lays eyes on it. That's why I used it as a motif when submitting my mascot design.
One more time, Mr. Taper, please tell us that story again. Leo, why are you squeezing the crap out of our guest's nose? Because I think Mr. Taper said something super important. How many years ago did you see that cat and what month and day was it? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Let's see. The anniversary of my cafe's grand opening was 10 years ago on December 28th.
Hold on. It says right here, Mr. Taper saw Sakura 10 years ago on December 25th. That's only 3 days before he saw the mysterious cat. According to Fox Lady, Horse can move around in the form of animals. Not to mention, normal cats can't phase through walls and leave flower petals behind. So I offer this thought. It's possible the cat he saw was Sakura's core.
Huh?
So we just need to search for any sightings of a cat with a red and white collar. This is a map of the city I put together for my research project. Where did you see the cat go and what building did it enter?
Okay, so when I saw it that day, it passed through the Fountain Plaza in front of the shopping center Maruma and headed to the building across the way.
The building that's across from Maruma is Seiki Memorial Hospital.
Come to think of it, I spent a lot of time in that hospital when I was younger.
Huh? Shamiko, do you remember seeing a cat 10 years ago?
I'm sorry, but I don't remember anything back then.
Yeah, I guess it's been a long time, huh? Okay, let me make a quick call to the hospital.
Yuuko definitely saw a cat there.
Huh?
Because I remember hearing Yuuko talk about a cute cat that she saw while she was in the hospital.
Get this woman tea!
I'll go get her a cushion.
You want to have some Inari sushi with me? This is my home and I'm the host, so don't worry about me. A dish comprised of vinegared sushi rice wrapped in deep-fried tofu, seasoned with soy sauce, sugar, and mirin. While some are rich in umami and others are light and refreshing, all are full of flavor and deliciousness. Yuuko was doing her best to try and manage her illness back then. One day, after Yuuko woke up, she told me something.
Hey, Mom. A white cat visited my room last night. I talked with it, but then it went away.
Yuuko was having trouble with her respiratory system at the time, so there was a concern that a wild cat could make things worse, so her nurse and I searched the entire building. But we never found a single trace of a cat anywhere.
Are you certain that Yuuko wasn't just dreaming? I mean, an animal that can speak is just silly.
I got news for you, boss. Go take a look in a mirror. As I recall, that was my last month of pregnancy with Ryoko 10 years ago.
That lines up perfectly when Mr. Taper saw it. This is all assuming that Yuuko wasn't dreaming. So 10 years ago, Yuuko came into contact with what may have been Sakura's core. Huh? And it's also possible they had some sort of conversation, too.
Shamiko, do you have any memory of talking with a cat?
I don't remember anything crazy like that ever happening.
Think!
Stop using my horns as handles for my head. You've started acting like your usual self. It feels nice.
Forget about that, dang it! I'll stop pulling your horns if you dig.
Don't give up, Shamiko. Try to recall the events of the past.
Shamiko, did you remember anything?
I've got nothing.
Maybe drinking something sour will help.
That's right. You're talking about 10 years ago when Shamiko was very sick. She won't be able to remember easily. This might be a good opportunity to use Shamiko's powers.
What powers are those?
This is confidential information for demon ears only, so I don't want to explain with you two here.
What if I give you more special vessel tickets?
Let me break it all down for you. What do you mean by special vessel ticket? It lets you ride a special class of ship like one of those icebreakers. That's amazing.
That is a total lie.
Back on topic, will you tell us about Shamiko's power?
Very well. I suppose I have no choice but to explain things in detail to you. I once said her power was the ability to dive into people's dreams. Actually, that was just an oversimplified explanation I made for your benefit. I'm pretty sure you would get totally lost if I tried to explain it normally. Hey, don't say that. I can understand things. Oh, yeah? Then just listen up. I'm all ears. To be real, our power works on all things in existence. Humans, animals, objects, you name it. It allows us to invade the unconscious mind of all sentient and insentient beings. Allows us to invade an undercover mind with super insentient beings? I get it! You mean that we battle our enemies by using a bunch of bugs and critters and whatnot! Great, you're already totally lost! In layman's terms, the unconscious is a place located very deep within every individual's brain. It's where things such as memories or hereditary knowledge are kept safely stored away.
Our clan can enter that space directly, which enables us to peek inside our enemies' memories or manipulate their thoughts. People's dreams are basically an entrance that goes straight to their unconscious. Demons like us are known in this world as succubi. Anyways, if Shamiko were to use her power on herself, then she should be able to view her memories from 10 years ago.
Pardon me, but could you please repeat that, starting from all the bug stuff?
You're still getting tripped up on the insects, man!
Would it be possible for us to follow her inside of a dream?
No can do. You'd be thrown out. The reason I can come and go from Shamiko's dreams as I please is because our souls are related.
Momo, I want to try, even if I'm alone.
Shamiko.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah. I don't remember much of my childhood, so I'd like to see it for myself.
All right then.
Succubi learn through experience, not study. Dive deep and salvage some info about the core.
I'll get it done. Just sit back and watch me be the gallant hero. Good night, everyone.
All I see is a girl taking a nap.
Can you hear me, Shamiko? You're at the entrance to your memories of 10 years ago right now.
10 years ago? It's an endless hallway, almost like a dungeon.
Memories from childhood tend to be some of the most complicated. You need to search for the environment you were in when you met with the core. It's difficult for amateurs like you to return from the depths. So you'll need to take it nice and easy so that I don't lose track of you.
What am I supposed to do if things go wrong and I end up getting lost?
Demons can get stronger with every tear they shed. I know you'll make it back with some good old elbow grease.
Great, the just power through it strategy. Hey, Ancestor, I see some stuff moving around. Could this be the core?
No, it's not. Those are just your unpleasant memories taking a solid form.
But how did I get memories like that inside me? I always love the yummy food that I get to eat.
Everybody has unpleasant memories if you dig far enough in their minds. Actually, the fact that you've put those memories behind you and live happily is proof that you and the people around you are in good emotional health.
Doesn't feel like it.
I buried the memories of my defeats right after they happened. That's why my tail is bright and breezy.
Oh, wow, I want my tail to do that.
It's people who constantly ruminate over their bad memories that are usually the worst off. The dreams of people like that are all covered in mucky muck and hard to move in.
Covered in mucky muck. My super move, demonic stealth.
Can't you hide in something a little more respectable than a box? Something's wrong. There's too many of them. Is this a really traumatic part of your life or what?
My demonic stealth is a failure. Oh crap! Run for it! Hey, what happens if they catch up to me?
Relax, your own memories can't kill you. You'll be stuck in bed for a few days while groaning from the anguish of nightmares, and that's not good for you.
I wish you had told me about that earlier. What'd you expect me to do to get out of this?
Go, demon girl, go! You totally got this. Pull out all the stops.
All right, I can make it work somehow.
Oh no, the signal is going. I can't keep the connection.
Huh? Ancestor? Ancestor? Well, looks like I'm on my own. How am I gonna search for my memories? Wait, how am I gonna get back home? Hi, hello. Crap, no, Ancestor, it's not working. There's no way home. Ghosts everywhere. What now? What do I do?
Lost track of her?
There was interference. A whole bunch of bad memories that she had long forgotten about showed up. I wasn't expecting that.
What's going to happen to her now?
She's going to wander around lost in the depths of her forgotten memories for some time, which means she'll be asleep for days.
Does that mean she's going to be chased by those bad dreams the whole time?
Yeah, this is a common slip-up for rookie succubi.
That's just too awful. We have to do something to wake her up.
It's not a sleep you can jolt her awake from. You're just going to make her dreams feel tangy and sour.
I knew I shouldn't have let her do this. Let's think of a way to go rescue her.
Look, she's gonna wake up naturally in just a few days. I understand how you feel right now, but considering the time and effort it would cost us to find her...
I don't care. I must save her, all right?
Momo.
I've realized that what I'm saying right now doesn't make any sense, but I just can't shake the feeling that Shamiko has saved me in a dream once before. So I don't care how wasteful it might be or how flimsy the reasoning is. I refuse to leave her stuck in such an awful situation. Help me figure something out, Ms. Lilith.
This is bad. This is really, really bad. How do I get out?
It's going to be okay. Just calm down. Listen, you remember your awesome weapon? Your dad's wand?
You mean this thing?
Since
since this is your dominion, you should be able to transform it into something good. Turn it into a ridiculous weapon and wipe them out.
Radio, I am on it! Overpowered weapon!
Allow me to explain. The ridiculously overpowered weapon can only be used in dreams, and it defeats everything.
Thank you so much. I guess you must be, Oh, you're one of my memories of whipped cream passing through, Yogi.
I'm not a memory, and I am definitely not whipped cream. I'm someone who's met you twice before.
Huh?
I actually shouldn't be able to come here at all, but I'm using your memories as a conduit to forcibly manifest myself. I'd like to talk to you in a more appropriate form, so could you help me out? Try focusing for a minute.
What? Do you want me to focus?
Grab on tight and give it everything you've got. Nice! Keep going. It's working. Just believe it, it'll happen.
Hocus pocus!
Great! Everything looks okay. Thank you so much for your help. It has been 10 long years. The cherry tree who took a leave of absence is back to protect. Magical girl Sakura Chiyoda is on the scene. Come on, let's shake hands.
Huh? Dear Dad, who's been sealed away.
Thanks for being a help to my sister Momo.
I think my life was just saved by somebody very, very important. Sakura Chiyoda.
Yep.
Wow! My mission was a huge success! I never thought you'd actually appear when I was just looking for clues about your core. Mama will be so happy to see you! Let's move it and get out of this place!
Actually, I'm just here.
Oh, I don't know how to get back.
Hold on a second. Just wait.
Lay off the horn handles!
This form hasn't solidified. I'll disappear if you're not careful.
Sorry, please don't disappear!
We're going to brainstorm a way to save Shamiko.
Okay, but...
Leaving her stuck in that nightmare's not an option. 'Cause, well, I would be too ashamed to look her in the face again if we do. And I'd hate that.
It would take days and days for me to find her all on my own. And since I'm still sealed away, all I can do is pinpoint navigation.
Then we just need to break the ancient seal. Will some fresh blood do the trick? How many gallons you need?
Whoa! Put down the wand! Don't be so rash. One more rat like you is enough to break a seal that's thousands of years old! Let's figure out a different way!
There's a different way?
I'm sorry. Going back to the real world with you is too hard for me to pull off right now.
Why's that?
My current form is like a mirage that was born straight from your memories. I'm going to vanish soon. You don't have to look for my core, because it's embedded within you.
Oh, how about that? Your core is inside of me! Huh? What did you say? What?
Don't raise your voice or it'll make me disappear.
How did that happen?
Let's see how best to explain this to you. Right now, I'm borrowing your brain to talk to you here, so I can't use very much detail.
Okay.
It'll be easier for you to see through first-hand experience, rather than me using your limited vocabulary. For now, let's search for your memory of 10 years ago.
Huh?
It will be a good opportunity for you to learn how to use and control your powers.
Wait, I'm not ready to move on just yet. What do you mean your core is embedded inside of me?
Come on, it's time to shift gears and get focused.
But it's too hard.
Everything's okay. Just calm down. Okay, face forward and hold the magic fork. Now try going back through all your memories. You know, I was so relieved you managed to find that thing. Our wavelengths were in tune when you were at the ruins. That's why I could communicate with you.
That was your voice I heard? I guess I wasn't just hallucinating it.
Even though you closed your eyes, you should feel like your mind's eye is wide open. Imagine you're a drop of water falling from the tip of a concentrated mass of consciousness into a pool of memories. Then just go whammo blambo, bingo bango, and you'll find it!
I don't really understand what you meant by that second part.
When you feel a wham, follow with a bam! Shazam, you're done!
Focus. Gotta stay focused.
Right here, 10 years ago.
You were in far worse shape than Seiko ever thought you were. Your soul had been ravaged by the curse and was worn down to almost nothing. The treatment I provided was to give her peace of mind. Later, when I was reduced to my core and about to run out of the magic needed to maintain my cat form, you came to mind.
Where are we now?
This seems like the right spot. You pulled it off.
Huh? Pardon the intrusion.
Little Yuuko, the kind girl who took on her younger sister's share of the curse. No more disaster should befall this city, at least for a while. And so, I will entrust you with my core. I shall use it to help sustain your life. Please, stay healthy.
My life is being sustained because of the core you put inside me?
Yes, that's why I can't go back with you right now. Oh, I'm almost out of time here.
What?
The supply of magic I've been sapping from you every day, it's run dry.
What? No, you can't go yet. There's still so many things I want to ask and get your help with. I have to bring you back home to Momo. She'll never smile if I don't. Please, I'm going to lose sight of what I've worked so very hard to do.
All right. Momo doesn't really need me, or the city, because I get the impression that she's found something more important. It won't be long until you see her smile.
Huh?
Let's have another chat after I've stored up enough of your power. I'm afraid it'll make you a tad sleepy every day, but please forgive me.
But that's not...
The day will come when we can remove my core.
Huh?
You just need to become a super powerful demon and conquer the curse that's inflicting you. Then I won't have to stay here and sustain your life anymore.
That sounds very difficult.
It's super duper hard, but it'll go a lot smoother than you think.
Huh?
And also, lend me your ear for a second.
Huh?
I have one more favor to ask of you.
If we want to go in and rescue Shamiko quickly, then we need someone who can move around and locate her in her dreams. And it needs to be someone with strong magic who I won't lose track of due to interference. Plus, their soul needs to be tuned to a nearby family frequency with Shamiko's or else it'll be too unstable.
Someone almost family with strong magic. I have an idea.
And just like that, Miss Sakura's not here.
I have one more favor to ask of you.
Okay, time to figure out a way home. I'll just keep moving and putting the smack down on my bad memories until I get out of here. And when I get back, I'm gonna use this weapon to eat pancakes. I'm destined to become a super strong demon, so this should be easy peasy. I lied! I'm just kidding! It's totally not easy peasy! Oh no, a weapon is useless if the person using it doesn't have any stamina left. A lesson learned. I guess this is the end. Don't think this means you beat me!
Don't give up, Shamiko. Don't worry, I'm here to bring you back.
Momo? How did you get here? And is it just me, or are you looking kind of spooky?
I came to the dark side.
I am so lost right now! Dark side? What's going on?
In order for me to reach you here in your dreams, I had to become your vassal.
You're hurt! Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, those are just, old wounds.
Oh, really? Oh, what a relief. Anyways, you look so awesome right now. This is so much better than your usual look. The plain black goes great on you since you're so tall. Oh, boy, this is so exciting.
You need to relax.
I'm so sorry, Momo.
Explanations later. We're getting you out of here.
Come in, Darkness Peach. Do you copy?
Darkness, what now?
I've opened a gate for you just a little farther down. Make your escape, ASAP.
What's a
Let's move, Shamiko.
Momo?
Seriously, that has no importance right now, so just forget it.
I want to know.
go.
Quit pulling at my tail like that! Stop it! Don't think that this means you won! What?
I never thought of that method. But, do you really think you can do it?
Is this a dream?
Listen, I know that it's a gamble, but if we all work together, then it may be possible.
But in the event that you can't change back,
I know.
No, these memories don't belong to me. I'm seeing someone else's.
Wanting to find and recover my sister's core, plus protecting the city and everything else, I'm not giving up on any of that. But I have something that's more precious to me right now, so I'll do whatever I can.
What was that? And where exactly am I?
Good morning! You're finally awake, huh?
Ah! Bird monster!
Oops, sorry. I forgot I was still in cosplay.
Ogre, it's you!
You're in my laboratory right now.
What's going on with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is my medieval doctor cosplay.
But why?
Because it gets me all jacked up!
I see then.
Our plan to rescue you required some things. We needed some additional supplies and knowledge. So we had Ogura come and help us out.
Rescue me? Oh yeah, Momo! She was all decked out in black when I saw her in my dream, since she joined the dark side.
Oh. Momo needed to enter your dreamscape, so she temporarily became your vassal to make it work.
My vassal? And it's only temporary?
That's right. She hasn't completely descended to the dark side. Which means, although Momo's spiritual class is currently darkness, her physical class is still light. And that makes Momo a dual class holder!
What is that? It sounds super duper amazing! But how did she only change her spirit to the dark?
As it turns out, Momo was mentally prepared to come over to the dark side a long time ago.
maybe Shikawasa lime juice will wake her up.
Mikon, can I do it, please?
Sure thing. Here, I'll go ahead and prop Momo's head up.
Okay. Momo, drink this.
Sour.
Shamiko, it was all of your efforts that made Momo fully prepared to descend into the darkness. Do you understand what that means?
Huh?
Well, to put it simply, Momo's feelings toward you...
Ancestor! Why would you jab yourself in the neck like that?
My body moved on its own.
Good morning.
She wanted to reach a place that was deep inside your dreams, so she really only needed to go to the dark side mentally.
But I can't maintain this for very long. My ether body will shift over to the darkness if I keep my core exposed to it. Time is short. Mikon.
Mikon?
Shamiko, back away from Momo.
Let's begin! Crazy Summer Experiment Fiesta! Wait, sorry about that. I'm at the start of Operation Haul Momo back over to the light side.
Experiment?
According to the records, the best way to stop someone from going to the dark side is to hit them with a big dose of powerful friendship.
According to what records, huh?
Masterpieces, girl!
I'm going to hit Momo with a magical shock, which should pull her back into the light. And since I'm using a magical arrow, no injuries.
Okay, but the look of this is freaking me out. So hey, is Momo being on the dark side so bad it's worth doing something like this? I'll work hard to make up for Momo's drop in power. I'll buff myself up until I'm strong enough to lift boulders. I'll even run marathons in the morning.
Yeah?
I think that may be too much for you to handle.
Huh?
It's better for me to go back, even if it takes a toll.
If you say so.
Rumble.
It's a risky plan since I've never done something like this, but I want to do what I can to come through for Momo, so I'll make sure to pull this off. It's all right. You can do this. Please, Momo, come back. You showed me so much kindness for 10 years. I'm paying it back. Did that work?
Yeah, feels like it.
You you're back to normal? Really?
Sorry, Mikan. I know that wasn't easy.
Don't worry about it. Be grateful you have the powerful friendship of someone like me.
Friendship?
So in other news, my curse is about to go mad ballistic because of the immense pressure I'm under. Oh, I did it again.
Mikan!
Sorry that we destroyed your lab.
Not a problem. It belonged to the school.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the biggest part of the problem.
I really want to do some digging into that curse now. Putting that aside, I'm thrilled the elixir I developed before was useful. What a day! I hope we can experiment again sometime. Elixir?
Yeah. I ended up drinking that sketchy elixir you got from Ogura before. It helped make up for my lack of magic power when I was inside your dream. Oh god! My ether body and stomach are about to revolt. That elixir was never meant to pass through a human mouth.
Momo? Momo! Wowie kazowie! Where am I? The view is out of this world. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that I was way up off the ground. Does that mean I didn't escape in time? I'm still lacking a lot of the things I need to make Momo my vassal. On top of that, I've already been a burden to everyone. And now it doesn't seem like I can return Sakura's core. How do I break that to Momo? We'll just have to figure a way to take the core out. Hey, Momo?
Shamiko?
Are you feeling any better? Something I want to talk to you about.
You demonic defrauder! Violent attack, fresh beach hammerhead!
I just know I'm gonna suffer.
You're looking kind of pale. Are you okay? Wow. So you're saying that Sakura's core is inside you and sustaining your life. Did she happen to tell you anything else?
Well, right before she disappeared, she asked if I would protect the city, or something along those lines.
I'm surprised she would say that.
Yeah, but if you think about it, there's no way I'll pull that off. I want to take her core out, and then return it back to you. Maybe vacuum it out, or you can hit me on the back till it pops out.
Her core isn't like some mochi that's stuck inside your throat. You should hold on to my sister's core for the time being.
Then what about all the effort you've put into finding it?
Well, I know that my sister is inside you. That'll be enough for now. She said it herself, yeah? We'll be able to take the core out later, once you're a super strong demon. I'll just wait until then.
But don't you think being that strong is impossible for me, even if I keep being reborn?
You'll manage it.
That's lazy thinking.
I think you should try and honor Sakura's wish. And protect the city since it might make you stronger. I can help you out with it.
But I thought this city was your territory.
Well, now that I know where her core is, there's not really anything left in the city. Nothing that would keep me attached here. So from now on, maybe it's best that I focus on keeping you happy by using my power to protect this tiny corner of town. I think that'll just have to be my new goal to strive for. So give it some thought,
your popsicle before it melts.
Pretty please, just one more time.
Don't give up, demon girls, or...
A quick primer, recapping the story thus far.
Shamiko, thou must awaken. Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
Who's there? What happened to me? My memories are really fuzzy. Am I in a hospital room? It's trashed. Hello? Is anybody out there? That looks like Henri, one of my classmates from school. And Ogura? What's wrong with you two?
We zombie. We ratty zombie.
We like fight. We fight in zombies. Holy crap!
Are you awake, cute descendant? Guess who's all up in here?
Ancestor, what is going on?
No time to explain right now. We gotta move.
You've got glass stuck in you.
Totally worth it for my window smash. So it turns out you got hit by that dump truck back in Ep 1 of Season 1 and have been in some kind of cold sleep since.
Season of what?
In the meantime, this M-virus sort of thingy spread throughout the world and turned a bunch of folks into zombies. So now Tama City is kind of like one of those post-apocalyptic hellscapes.
I think you're being kind of vague about this.
Don't try to think, just feel. The survivors have taken refuge at the shopping center and formed a government. We'll have to take a stroll to get there. Let's get moving.
Okay.
We can't accept any newcomers. We're already struggling with our limited food supplies. And this girl obviously can't fight, which means she's just extra baggage.
This is my cute descendant we're talking about. You gotta take her in.
Making special exceptions is asking for... what the heck? Are you hungry enough to go dumpster diving?
That's not it. I just noticed this stuff is still edible. You shouldn't let vegetable rinds like these go to waste. You can use them in tempura or stir-fry. Also, you peeled off way too much. Furthermore, radishes can sprout and be eaten again. Just dip the calyx in water and leave them on the windowsill.
She's amazing.
You should
We get it. Fine, we'll accept you as one of our citizens, all right?
Now we don't have to eat any more of Momo's glowing food. Praise be the Shamiko. Praise
And
be the
so,
Shamiko.
my life surviving the zombie apocalypse
You're so cute.
began.
The humans aren't you while ignoring the zombies!
I'm sick and tired of not being the leader. Shamiko and I hereby declare our independence.
What's that going to?
No way. Leave Shamiko with us.
Post-apocalyptic DJ comes out of nowhere!
It's Friday night, which means it's time for Enjoyable End Times on Tama Sakura Radio. Today's request comes from one
Oh my gosh, there's others.
The girl with a bleeding heart for dogs carelessly opens the barricade!
You're such a good boy.
The beloved mentor ends up becoming a
But ancestor, no! Listen to me, my cute little descendant. You have to shoot my brains out. This is just awful! There's no truth to this! This recap is nothing but lies!
Yeah, but it was super cool, right?
It wasn't cool at all! It was utterly terrifying!
Well, yeah.
I mean, it got so bad that you were turned into a friggin' zombie and it looked like I was about to shoot you!
Any ep where the mentor dies and their student surpasses them is sure to be a hit. I hope we do that around Season 4 at 9.
There aren't gonna be any seasons!
Rumor is the actress for Lilith had to resign after fussing about her paycheck.
No backstories! Quick!
We worked so hard on them. Anyways, we have a problem. That recap was so packed full that we're out of time now.
What?
You're going to wake up from this dream. Good luck, Shamiko. I'm counting on you to finish explaining the rest. Tell us the tale. Tell us the tale. Tell us the tale.
A fake recap with zombies. Oh, it was just a dream!
This segment's about to come to a close. Hurry up and give everyone the real recap.
What segment?
Okay, go!
Well... Alright, so... I'm known as the Demon Girl!
I am Demon Girl.
And my dad is inside of a meat coma!
My father lives in a Mandarin box.
My arch enemy can to the dark side, but things got whack. It was a real surprise when she reverted back!
To the dark side, yeah?
She so sucks at explaining things.
This is the plucky tale of a young demon girl who received her powers overnight, and now works with the neighborhood magical girls to protect the city, while also cooking and stuff, or something to that effect.
Vacation Picture Diary, July X. Sunny. After digging into the dirt of some factory ruins, I found a weapon that belongs to my father. Sometime in August, weather unknown. I ate something in my job that made me forget things, so I don't remember any of this. It's a complete blank. August X, dark. I got lost searching around in my own memories, but luckily my arch enemy came over to the dark side to save me.
You put a lot of work into this drawing of Momo. Gotta say, this diary of yours is straight fire.
I gotta wonder how it ended up like this.
was your vacation actually a vacation?
Huh? Well, thanks to you, it was more sensational than ever.
Sensational doesn't make it good. I mean, your diary was filled with disasters. Normal high schoolers don't inherit a magical weapon from their dad while they're on holiday.
I guess I see what you're saying.
You just need to scale it back a little bit. From what I see, you were laid up in bed at least twice, and I noticed you lost your memory at the cafe I told you about too. So now I feel kind of bad. What about if you just took it easy for a day? Also, I haven't seen anybody use this brand in forever. That reminds me, where's Momo Chiyoda?
Momo is with Mikan. Oh, I mean she's having a meeting with another magical girl.
All right, then I'll get a hold of them for you. So do whatever you want this afternoon. Spend summer vacation like you're supposed to by having fun.
But I don't know what people do for fun. Besides, you have to remember that I'm a scary demon girl.
It matters not. The fact remains summer at 15 only comes once in a lifetime. Enjoy summer vacation! You gotta spend at least one day taking it easy because that's how you recharge.
I wasn't expecting to suddenly have the day off. Momo! Hello?
Momo and Mikan went out somewhere after they finished their meeting. They were hauling huge dumbbells and exercise bands with them in spite of the heat outside. Something about restoring Momo's magical power. I couldn't believe it.
Phooey patooey.
Wait, did you want to go with them or something?
What? No way! I'm actually relieved they didn't rope me into that. This just doesn't feel right somehow. Ancestor, what do you think a normal summer vacation is like?
That's a good question. We didn't have summer vacation back in Mesopotamia. We just had dry season and rainy. The dry season was so scorching hot that it could kill people, so it felt amazing to get totally nude and take naps in the shade.
Nope, next idea.
We also drank wine while naked in the shade.
That's even more of a nope.
Aww.
I guess I'll just go for a walk outside. Good afternoon.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise. It's good to see you again, hon. I heard about what happened with Sakura. I'm sure it's a tough job, but break a leg. This is from the boss. On the house.
I'm gonna need you to stop giving out free food in my name. Except today.
I've got a question for you two. What's a normal summer vacation like?
Well, the very first thing to come to mind for me is the lovely sweat students shed after a summer of labor. This is what a normal summer vacation is all about.
That can't be right. You're just some sort of weirdo. That's crazy.
You go with the flow better than a fish.
I'm impressed you kept it up as long as you did. But thank you. It was a huge help. Here is your compensation for today.
Oh, well, thank you for paying me.
Our shopping district is having a Beat the Heat festival, so we decided to sell special box lunches.
A festival?
The food and beverage industry essentially goes to war around this time. It makes the concept of a vacation feel alien. Sorry I couldn't be of more help.
It's fine. I'm sorry for bothering you.
Wait, no summer vacation goes without a festival. You need to go out there and whoop it up. So come over here and let me get you something fancy to wear.
What? Do you really mean it?
Looking spiffy.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Now I feel as rich as one of those oil barons. I'm gonna have the time of my life.
That's the spirit. Go find one of those string-pulling prize stalls and do it over and over until you win.
Enough with your bad advice. I highly recommend you avoid those.
All right, time to party hardy. Weird. This isn't what I expected. Something feels off. My tail is limp as a noodle. I was fishing for a yo-yo balloon!
Yo-yo!
I got a plastic wacky smacky katana!
Plastic wacky smacky katana.
I've got hot and crispy takoyaki garnished with a frankfurter from Maru with me!
Long. So hot.
Plus a candy apple!
Ooh, candy apple.
And...
And...
Yukata!
Kata.
Ponytail!
Tail.
I've equipped myself with all the summer party goods I can think of, but I still feel empty somehow. Why is that? Do members of the Dark Clan just have bad chemistry with summer? This sucks. The vibe is all wrong when I'm alone. I just don't get it. I never used to feel this way before. I guess I'll head back home.
Attention guests, please be on the lookout for a missing child. 15-year-old Shadow Mistress Yuuko from Tama City. She is short with naturally curly horns.
What the heck was that announcement?
2 of her minions are trying to find her. Please visit the service desk if you have any information.
I'm sorry about him.
That's okay, it's fine. Where's the Joker who requested that they make such an inflammatory
Shamiko, there you are.
I figured it was you, magical girl. I'm not some lost little kid. And consider the word short banned from your vocabulary. But I will admit the minions part was kind of nice. Huh? What's with the yukata?
Oh, they made me wear it when I went to the cafe looking for you. Some weird spell's keeping it on.
It's my loose clothes suppression spell. It won't come off till midnight.
Well, that's interesting.
We heard that you wanted some alone time to chill out and take it easy a bit, but you hadn't come home yet, and it's so hot that we started to get a little worried about you.
Oh, I see what you mean. Well, now that you're both here, might as well.
We're sorry for bothering you.
Let's go, Mikan. This outfit is mortifying.
Huh? No, wait!
What is it?
You're just gonna run away from summer? I thought light was your whole thing!
Huh? What do you mean run from summer?
Citrusly? Whatever! You're not going anywhere until you've taken in some of the summer vibes! Let's go! Come on, this way! This is it? Now it's really hitting home.
What's hitting home?
It's impossible for a small-time demon girl like myself to do everything summer has to offer alone. The energy of summer needs to be divided. The best way for a demon to spend their summer is with their minions. Take this, demonic takoyaki.
I really don't understand why she's having such a hard time with summer.
That. Let's do this again.
All right.
Attention guests, Miss Fresh Peach, the malicious magical girl you're wanted at the service desk. The 5,000-year-old adorable singing and dancing doll named Lilith is asking for you.
The lottery's rigged. I couldn't win no matter what string I pulled. Get your butt over here right now.
Please come to the service desk and bring your wallet.
What was that announcement about? Did my ancestor come with you guys?
She kept seeing stuff she wanted, so we gave her a little cash and left her behind.
Miss Fresh Peach from Thomas City, please come to the service desk with your wallet.
But I don't know this person she's trying to find.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Fresh Peach you?
Nope. Nobody that I know.
Smile. Don't feign pleasant ignorance and leave.
It's fine. Her soul will come back on its own once her vessel runs out of all of its power.
We should still go and pick her up.
Don't give up, Shamiko. Create a life balance. Goof about and have fun.
A few days have gone by since the festival ended.
Thanks, Liko. I really appreciate you lending me this.
Oh, shucks. You didn't need to bring it back, hon. It's nothing but a simple leaf.
Huh?
Ta-da! See? It's magic. Just one of the many tricks we Huli Jing can do.
Oh, God. I paraded myself through that whole festival while wearing nothing but a leaf? Homework is so dumb. I hate stupid
Are you hungry?
homework. Certainly not. I'm struggling with my summer homework over here. So much is going on, I'm not even close to finished.
I didn't take you for the type of demon to actually get her summer homework done so dutifully. Kudos. I haven't touched my homework at all.
Well, I am one of the most noble demons out there, you know. Wait, you can't be serious. Students have to study. That goes without saying. Why would you avoid doing homework? You're so smart.
I mean, let's be real here. Who doesn't get the end of semester handout with all of the homework on it and leave it behind?
I really hope you're not expecting me to answer that.
Right now, I'm just feeling meh, whatever.
That's not good. A magical girl like you needs to be doing the right thing and turning in their homework.
I am a magical girl, but I should get it passed since I went to the dark side.
No, you don't. Don't try to spin that.
Just relax. I'll be sure to get it done little by little.
How little exactly?
You know, step by step.
Look me in the eyes when you speak to me, please. Now that I think about it, I've seen Momo just stuff her test papers into her desk without a care in the world. She's my tentative vassal who I share a bond with, so I have to do what I can to support her. Now, no more letting your worksheets get squashed. Let's get our homework done together. We'll do every activity and review all the material so that way we're in good shape for the post-vacation test.
Okay, sure, but you're gonna struggle on that test no matter how much homework you do, right?
I see your skills as my arch enemy. You're sharper than ever.
The real question is, why do they call it a vacation but then give us work?
What? Because studying through school is how we learn stuff.
Sure, but I listen to what's taught in class so that I can memorize everything during school time. Forcing us to meet a homework quota during our time off for summer sounds like an awful lot like unpaid study time, and that's illegal, right?
What do you mean by unpaid study time?
I think you should lift weights and go jogging until you're strong enough to protect this innocent city from the evil scams of school.
Maybe, I guess. I'm not sure that's right.
I'm gonna use this summer vacation to pour all of my stats into brute strength so as to protect you. So let's ditch the school books and get running.
Right, at the ready, man. Get your head on straight,
Shamiko, don't let her fool you with that nonsense!
Why are you interested in making me do my homework anyway?
Because I made a promise with Miss Sakura to watch after you! Plus, I'm currently renting Miss Sakura's core from her. By the way, it's cool if you want to start thinking of me as your big sister. We're on the way to being family anyway.
Big sister?
Huh?
That's going to be tough.
Watch your mouth, Missy! You wanna go outside and throw down? I'll make sure you never forget your arch nemesis!
My real sister also got her homework done at the very last minute.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I suppose I can kind of see that.
So, yeah, apparently I was an orphan.
Huh?
I was too young to remember much of it, but I guess I showed a lot of potential as a magical girl, and that's why my sister took me in. I had a problem with being anxious around strangers, and my sister was kind enough to accompany me around to various places. But that caused her work to pile up until she had to rush to get it all done in time.
Sounds like she was pretty foolhardy.
Due dates can always be stretched just like a rubber band. Now wait while I go apologize to my teacher.
Yeah, that's cool. See?
That's not really a lesson you should take to heart. Come on! Now sit your butt down. Homework is a promise we make to our teachers, and there's nothing more important than keeping promises. I'm gonna keep watch while you sit there and get your homework done today.
Phooey.
Get ready to pull an all-nighter. I'm gonna make you suffer as much as I did when you strapped me to that big tire. What rice balls do you want for dinner? I recommend the ones with soy-glazed bonito flakes and tempura bits.
Oh, Shamiko, it's painfully obvious you want to have a sleepover. Your tail totally gives it away.
First up, the essay. My dreams for the future.
Man, writing essays is a total drag. Don't you just hate having to tell your teacher how you feel?
Okay, so what are your dreams?
Nothing particular.
Don't be ridiculous! Now, please, stop all the procrastinating! Write this down. Becoming a magical girl who has been filled by the darkness. Oh, hey, you're a lefty.
I refuse.
But why's that?
Because it's gonna put pressure on me after I grow up and look back.
Fine, let's shelve the essay. Next up, your diary.
Oh, come on. That's not even mandatory.
I did mine. Just write about the days that were memorable. Go on, write about what happened on August X.
I woke up, ate some food, exercised, and went to bed.
What? Don't lie to me! You went to the dark side that day! You came to save me! August X is when we celebrate your descent!
You're being a real pain in the neck today.
Go outside if you're gonna be noisy.
Sorry,
ma'am. I could write an essay if the subject was about how cute cats are.
Uh-oh, she's devolved into a lazy, phone-fiddling magical girl.
Here is a gift as a sign of my goodwill.
These are the Tama Sakura manju buns I got from the boss. If Momo eats these, it might boost her brain power. What's this? Momo!
What's up?
If you can finish your homework before this week is up, then I'll give you these.
Tickets for the zoo?
Yep. And not just any tickets, these are VIP. I just found them in the gifts that I got from my boss. They're 7 days before they expire.
The zoo is probably super packed this time of year. Hard pass.
You better quit it with this lazy bumpkin routine.
Also, I think it's pretty sinister to motivate people by preying on their desires.
Are you kidding? I guess you really got me there.
But while you're at it, can you tell me what they have in the VIP section?
Let's see. Looks like you get the chance to play with a baby tiger.
We have 7 more days, right?
She's back! Let me guess, you're vulnerable to anything cat-related? This is great! She's really gonna do it! What a streak of demonically good luck!
Hey, Shamiko? About the essay. I honestly can't think of anything great that I want to do with my future. But in terms of having a short-term goal, I want to eat a lunch that you spared no effort to make for me. On a picnic.
Then empty your stomach, because I'll fill it 3 times over! I'm gonna finish my homework too, then we can all go together! Zoo picnic! Happy.
So, yeah, apparently I was an orphan. And my sister was kind enough to accompany me around to various places.
I guess Momo's had her own share of hardship. I know that I can't actually replace Miss Sakura, but if I take the time to visit places with Momo, then maybe someday... Huh? You look really weird right now. What are you wearing? Do you transform?
It helps boost my focus. Shamiko, look! I got it done within 3 days! Nothing looks like it's changed since I last saw you. What's going on?
I haven't finished! These math drills are killing me! I spent the whole time giving it everything I had, but still couldn't do it! I'm just not competent!
In other words, you wasted your time in the worst way possible.
I'll never finish my homework at this rate. I'll make the lunch for you, so please go to the zoo and enjoy it without me.
Huh? Don't be silly. The zoo isn't any fun unless we're there together. You were full of confidence when you said, there's nothing more important than keeping promises or whatever.
Why did you just do a full transformation? I'm scared.
You're pulling an all-nighter. We finish your homework at all costs. Hey, no sleeping. Wake up.
Come on, sis. Don't give up. Don't think this means that you won.
You must find the answers in your sleep.
Don't give up, Shamiko. Become a demon smart enough to get her homework done in a timely manner.
I want to invent an attack fit for a shadow mistress like me. I've been getting chased around a lot lately, so I think having a super move to use when I'm in trouble would be really awesome. Like Shadow Thingy! Or something super cool like that.
Forget the name. Start by figuring out something reliable that you can attack your opponents with in an emergency. Like beams, punches, or even a deathlock.
You mean when I'm in the dreamscape, right?
Think about what you can do in reality.
The one thing I can do is cry on command.
Your super move will be Shadow Weepy Tears. The stress from an emergency will prevent you from using your full strength. Not to mention you need different strategies for different situations. So let's practice.
I don't like the sound of that.
When someone grabs you by the collar, do this. When you need to disable someone resisting, do this.
My shadow weepy tears won't stop coming.
You've now gained some experience, but you can't use anything I showed you because your opponents probably won't use martial arts. So forget all of that.
I made plans to visit the zoo with Momo and Mikon.
I want to eat a lunch that you spared no effort to make for me.
This is my big chance to show how dependable a demon girl can be. I'm gonna make the greatest and most sublime lunch in existence. I'll do a practice run with whatever we have in the house. What do you think of this? How does it look?
Who are you talking to, Shamiko?
I'm thinking it looks boring since the colors don't pop. If we're going out for a picnic, I want it to have more glitz, glam, pizzazz.
I think the darker tones look nice, fitting for a demon anyway.
But I need to take them by surprise by making something that packs a punch.
Okay, try covering the whole thing with seaweed to make it pitch black, then adding a healthy splash of ketchup right in the middle. Demonic lunch, garnished with gold.
That's not the kind of surprise I meant!
Aw, Pooh.
Gosh, the color of this lunch you made reminds me of dead leaves. I think I'm gonna retract my offer to become your vassal.
What? I don't have enough experience making lunches. Calls for a different approach.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and put this box lunch that you made in the fridge, dear.
The dead leaf coloring makes it seem extra yum.
You want help making a box lunch?
Yeah. Can you teach me how to make a good one? One that'll leave a magical girl drooling. I figured you two might know since you sold those fancy ones the other day.
Ah, you mean the ones from the Shopping District Festival?
Yeah, those!
I'm tickled pink. I'm happy to teach you, hun. All right, the first step is to pick your ingredients.
Those are leaves.
Yeah, so this little fella right here can paralyze you. This makes you sleepy, and this one heats up the body.
Hey, just to be clear, I'm not drugging anyone.
Ain't nothing to worry about. They're totally organic. So you want to make a colorful box lunch, huh? Personally, I think a nice brown shade is just fine, because what matters most are the vibes that you're putting into making it.
What do you mean, vibes?
Just picture your friends happily chowing down on your food, and then let your hands do what's needed.
Is it me or are your hands glowing? Is everything okay?
For you, boss man. Try it.
No thanks.
Come on. This delectable morsel is filled with my positive vibes. Looks good, right? Now eat it.
Amazing, Liko. There's so many glorious rainbow leaves flying through the air.
Ain't it just wonderful?
That's a no. Please teach me something else.
Your taste buds won't believe how mind-blowing these Huli Jing rice balls are. Absolutely not available for purchase.
It's chow time. Listen here, Yuuko hun. You make sure the flavors and colors of your side dishes don't overlap. Divide them into sweet, sour, and salty.
I'm writing it down.
For color, I'd say red, yellow, green, black, and white are the best ones to use to make something look real tasty. Come on, let's give it a little try, okay?
You know how to make just about anything.
I tend to mosey from one place to the next, so I had to learn how to make food from all over. Which is nice and all, but no matter where I seem to go, chased around and then forced to quit.
Come now, Liko, the reason for that is obvious. It's because you do things like giving your boss psychedelic hallucinations.
Well, come on. I just wanted to show you something nice and pretty to look at since I adore you so much.
I forgive you.
He's okay with it.
There were also a lot of times when I had to quit after a priestess found me. I took an interest in cooking soon after I was able to pass as a human being. I snuck my way into a number of kitchens and always cooked dishes with the greatest love and care. But back when I was a cub, I mixed in a teeny-weeny too many positive vibes, which sort of caused a teeny-weeny problem with rambunctious crowds.
That sounds like more than a teeny-weeny problem.
So, I kept having to move around after the local priestess caught on to me, and eventually ended up here.
Must have been quite an ordeal.
Yeah, well, now I know better, though. The best kind of smile that my food can put on a customer's face is a natural one. Being able to cook in this city without any fuss is like a dream come true. And it's all thanks to Lady Sakura and the boss man here for taking me in.
Oh, Liko.
I get to eat and nap on the job. Plus, I don't have to come out of my den when I don't feel like it. And lately, I haven't had to interact with customers. It's heaven.
Oh, Liko.
Anywho, seems like most priestesses don't care two hoots about us these days. But you should still be careful out there.
You gotta know, not every magical girl out there is this easygoing. Most will give you no mercy. In the worst case scenario, you, your family, and all the demons that live here might end up being hunted. I don't want that.
So what even are magical girls anyway? Who asked them to fight our kind in the first place? Do they get like a reward? Something special for defeating demons?
Magical girls are ordinary humans who fight after they forge a pact with beings from the Light Clan. Or so I hear. From what I understand, the girls who get contracted are chosen by familiars of the Light Clan that have possessed animal bodies.
And who exactly is the Light Clan?
I have no idea. We haven't had much of an opportunity for peaceful talks with anybody from the magical girl side. If you want to learn more, you should ask Lady Momo. But in terms of a reward, I know that whenever a magical girl succeeds in weakening and incapacitating us, they receive some sort of vanquishment token from their familiar. It seems they are rewarded for collecting a number of those.
A token?
The more of those tokens they collect, the grander the wish they can have granted.
They can get a wish granted? That sounds like a really good deal.
You said it. In a manner of speaking, we're like a walking jackpot to them. But the majority of magical girls these days are friendly. You'll be fine as long as you don't disrupt the peace in the neighborhood. Hopefully.
Despite how much they gained from defeating me, Momo and Mikan have been protecting me instead.
Nothing in my wardrobe is suitable for a picnic, but I feel pretty weird wearing yours.
Given your physique, I think you might be better off wearing a simple black t-shirt or something.
Gosh, I'm gonna have to make an ultra yummy lunch to return the favor. It has to be something to put a smile on their faces.
That's the spirit! Use this mushroom so that they can't stop laughing!
No way, Jose!
The meat's all spiced up, so let's get to cooking. We've only got one wok that's prepped for use right now, so I'll demonstrate.
Oh, that's no problem. I can make another wok.
Say what?
There's this rod I inherited from my father.
Ah!
And I can transform it into anything.
This is a perfectly seasoned and refined wok. It's got a layer of oil covering the whole thing.
Nothing should be able to transform like that without disregarding the laws of nature.
I don't get how it works, but it's convenient.
A huge understatement considering what it can do.
It's a lifesaver when I forget to bring a pen.
So it can transform without restrictions?
As long as it's something I can imagine that's kind of stick-like with a handle, then it can become pretty much whatever I want.
Oh, wow. Will you let me have it?
I don't think so.
Liko, dear, you really need to fix those bad habits of yours. You can dive into people's dreams, right?
Pretty much anyone who's asleep.
I hope you don't feel your talents are wasted working in this cafe. You're not gonna quit on us, right?
No. I'd like to keep working here.
You know, Yuuko, there's a good possibility that you could save a lot of people if you choose to put your mind to it. Think about it.
Huh?
However, for her to have so much raw potential at such a young age, that means her powers could mature considerably in either a good way or a bad way as she gets older. I just hope that no callous magical girls set their sights on her.
Focus, hon.
Ah! The fried chicken burned black in an instant.
It's because you let the pan oil get too hot. I guess even your almighty rod still needs to learn temperature control.
I'm sure the potential is there, but yeah.
The oil coating this pan has been produced to mimic that used by master chefs. Be a pro in your very own home.
Mikan gave advice about clothes, but I honestly don't get it. What does she mean by a simple black t-shirt? Oh. Heck yeah! Excuse me, can I get this in a large, please?
Don't give up, magical girl. Get through the summer with a simple and coordinated wardrobe. Very simple.
My sample side dishes are finished!
Good on ya. I know. Why don't you use the lacquer lunchboxes we have? You went through so much to cook that. Might as well make it look extra pretty.
Wow, I really appreciate that.
Except there's one problem. This box is made to fit enough food for 5 people. This picnic is for you and 2 magical girls, right? You'll end up with the leftovers. Oh, here's a thought.
There are so many cats around here.
Yeah, this is the park where you can find lots of cats.
I like the outfit you ended up picking out.
There was a black t-shirt that was perfect, but they didn't have any left in my size. Thank you for letting me borrow your clothes, though.
It's not a problem. But come on, why so grumpy?
I don't mean to sound ungrateful. It's just, this doesn't suit me.
Momo! Mikan! Good morning!
Oh, Shamiko. Nice to see you, Momo.
Yeah, hey there, Liko. Hi.
You're heavy!
I am so sorry. I was utterly powerless to stop Liko.
I've never been to an actual zoo before. Let's all have a good time. Wow, you're looking cuter than a jellyfish button today, Momo hun. Why's that? What's the occasion?
Right, I'm going to get changed now.
Don't give up, Shamiko. The day for your get-together at the zoo has come. Exciting trip to the zoo.
Let's have a blast today, you guys!
All of us? Are you sure it's okay that we tag along?
Yeah, it says up to 5 people can get in the zoo with this ticket.
It's not the number of us that I'm worried about, Yuuko. Let's just say I feel like a nearby evil force is about to squish me flat.
Why did you come here?
Today was supposed to be a fun day at the zoo.
If you really must know, we came here to help you girls out of the goodness of our hearts. Shucks, Momo, it hurts to see you get so steamed up. You even got rid of that cutesy outfit you were wearing.
Cut to the chase.
Please explain yourself quickly before the dam in my heart gets full enough to burst.
Well, we heard that you really like animals, and guess what? We're cute animals too. We figured tagging along would make today even more fun. Ain't I just a ball of generous?
How about that?
I will not be able to make any sense of this, so I'm going to quit asking.
Don't be silly, Liko. You know we came here for something far more important. The magical girl. My back is still on the mend. My apologies for being so fragile. Leave me. Enjoy the zoo.
Sounds good to me. I'll just have Liko take you back home right now so as to rest up.
We can't do that, boss!
Let me carry your bags for you.
What? You're letting them stay?
This is supposed to be a group outing.
Pain, go away. Whoa. Something really did fly away.
Are you alright?
I'm feeling better. The cooling pad is working, so thank you. My species is actually quadrupedal by nature, you see. So I often suffer from back pain because I force myself to stand on 2 legs instead.
No, that sounds awful.
It's a living hell. But that being said, I feel I must walk on 2 legs if I want to live among humans unnoticed.
I imagine that a tapir walking on 2 legs would actually draw more attention, but let's not sweat the small stuff. That sounds rough.
I'm glad you made it back on your feet, boss.
Thank you. Sorry for the trouble.
Momo. Are you sure you didn't want to do this alone with Shamiko?
No, I think going with a big group is indeed the best way to enjoy it. But the problem is I basically assaulted their cafe the first time we met, and I get the impression that Liko doesn't like me.
That couldn't be further from the truth, hun. You're nothing but a cutie patootie in my eyes.
Huh?
She's got an acute sense of hearing.
Several times stronger than a human. Anywho, let's go enjoy ourselves. We brought a really big lunch, so everybody's got to get in some steps to empty their bellies.
Okay.
Did you know that baby Malayan tapirs have camouflage on their fur?
You're right. They look so much different from the adults.
Huh? So are the tiny ones your favorite?
Sure.
Same with me. They cook real fast, which makes them good boiled, baked, or even fried.
Not on the same page.
Oh. You can tell it's summer vacation with such a big crowd today.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on over there?
Huh? Boss!
Oh, but you're still welcome to pet me if you
Oh,
like.
gee, you're so cute. Wait, I think I might remember you from somewhere.
Oh, you're a regular at the cafe. It's me, the owner of Asura.
Ah,
Please, can I pet?
we'll go for a nice walk when I get back. Okay, boy? We offer pictures for 1,800 yen.
Stop, Liko. None of your greedy little schemes.
I thought one of the animals had escaped.
Well, I'm just a tapir visiting from abroad.
From out of town.
Guess we don't have to catch a visitor now, do we?
I'm a good guy tapir. I'm so sorry for butting in on your girl's day out.
It's no problem. Oh, hey, what's the big important thing you wanted to explain earlier?
Don't be silly, Liko. You know we came here for something far more important. The magical girl. Of course. We animals have more sensory organs than you humans do, so sometimes we pick up on strange things that you're not able to. For that reason, there's something concerning us about Lady Momo.
And what is it?
Momo!
Huh?
I've been looking for you.
Sorry, I kind of got distracted by the view. Are the others waiting for me?
Actually, everybody ended up having to go home all of a sudden.
Huh? I gotta water my potted mikan plants.
Uh-oh, I left the heat on the tempura oil.
I'm having a chronic fit of drowsiness.
So,
What the heck?
and after all the trouble I went through to make this lunch,
I hope they didn't leave for my sake.
I'm sorry. Our picnic turned into such a mess.
What? Oh, to be honest, I was kind of enjoying all the craziness.
I'm glad to hear that. This seems like a good time for a break. Let's eat.
Sure.
So hey, I was thinking, I really want to get closer with you. I'm glad we made time to hang out today. Now we have the time to just chit-chat. So why'd you ever become a magical girl in the first place? What do you want to be in the future? What's your weakness? Are there any foods you hate?
It's a pretty intense barrage of questions.
You know, I really love this city. And since we're working together to protect it, I want to know all about you.
I feel exactly the same about you. But please, using dirty tricks like this is a big no-no! Ah! Fresh peach out and free!
Aw, fiddlesticks. Why couldn't you just play along, Momo?
I knew you'd try to pull something like this, Liko. So I take it that you wanted to trick me into eating these leaves, didn't you?
How'd you figure it out?
Your tone, gestures, level of eye contact, rhythm of breath, tail movement, excessive core strength, and so on. It was all wrong.
Wait, what? Holy cow.
Most importantly, there's no way Shamiko could ever be that straightforward with me.
Now I see. Something that important is a really good thing to know.
Liko, Lady Momo, where have you been?
I blew it. The big switcheroo was a failure.
I'm so sorry. I should have known better than to let Liko out of my sight.
Oh, please pick yourself up. There are strange children watching you right now.
If you want Lady Momo to take a dose of your medicine, then you just need to be upfront and ask her.
Medicine?
It's about your magic power. It seems it's been acting a teeny bit unstable recently. That's why I wanted you to eat some of my medicinal cuisine. It's great for curing unstable auras.
These leaves are medicinal cuisine?
I thought you might enjoy chowing down on it more if I kind of tricked you into it.
I understand that you had to use some extreme measures when Lady Momo gave herself to the darkness, swallowing strange elixirs and forcibly changing her class. It's likely what caused her core to become so unstable.
It's bad for your body and mind if your aura stays all bent out of shape like that. And we already knew you'd be too suspicious to put your faith in us.
So you put on this whole charade just to try and get me to take medicine?
Liko is kind at heart and generally acts in good faith.
But I also did it because watching a priestess chew on grass that I tricked her into eating makes me laugh.
You need to shut up, Liko.
Forget about that nonsense and let's all patch things up over some lunch.
I cooked up a ton of yummy stuff.
Despite all the trickery, I was being honest when I said that I want to get closer to you.
Well, I don't have a problem taking medicine as long as you explain the situation.
Really?
Dude, I didn't think that a baby tiger could be so fluffy.
Having something with fur that floofy and soft was like a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Yeah, you said it. Let's go see the flamingos.
Once in a lifetime.
Well, here's 800 of them to eat before lunch.
I guess we're never gonna be on the same page.
But you said you would take the medicine.
I have my limits. The whole reason I came here was to eat lunch.
Please, no fighting.
Speaking of which, Momo, you haven't forgotten the other reason you came, right? Remember how our tickets are VIP and we get to hug a baby tiger?
I totally forgot.
Have I mention how fluffy I am in my fox form. You can hug me if you want.
I'd rather not! Don't think this means you've won. Don't think this means you've won. Don't think this means you've
Hey,
won.
I want to hug the fluffy fox next.
Fluffy.
Hey, I want a turn. I want to squish the fluffy.
So fluffy.
Don't give up, Shamiko. Gather around the dining table and let bygones be bygones.
Lika was so soft to the touch.
I hope we can hug her again.
It sure is nice that everybody enjoyed their time hanging out at the zoo today.
Okay, let's see.
Now, it's about time for me to start having some personal fun of my own. What's going on? What have I been doing laying here all this time? Guess I must have fallen asleep out of boredom. I think Shamiko said they were going to visit the zoo or something like that. Come to think of it, nobody even thought to invite me or anything. Shamiko? Momo? Mikan? I really wanted to talk and have more dialogue. Hey guys, it's Henri. I managed to finish all of my summer homework.
I want to come up with a super move that's good for a shadow mistress like me.
A super move? I hardly have any combat power compared to humans, but I do have a sort of specialty. My species is known for fortune telling and prophecies. Back home, we made our living by staying at the houses of influential people, advising them on the future. This path may lead you to a silver mine. Look up by Z if you want to know more about it.
Fortune telling? Oh, do me.
Oh, I'm not as good as I once was, but I can demonstrate for you. You sometimes lack confidence.
Wow, you're totally right.
Others regard you as the type who can't say no.
Wow, you're right again.
It doesn't take much to impress you, huh? I don't really have any of those highfalutin attacks, you know. But I do have a special something for little priestesses.
Oh, yeah? I want to see what it is.
Well, I don't really want to show you with Momo around. I mean, there may be a time down the road when it comes in handy.
Exactly what kind of scenario are you imagining?
I've got a real simple one that I can show you here and now. Momo, hun, could you drink this down for me?
I'm not drinking any liquid that color.
Well, it was worth a try. Momo, hun, could you go clean up the glasses that are left out?
Not until you explain why there's something that looks like an obvious trap over there.
This morning, Momo Chiyoda was feeling somewhat strange when she woke.
So, what's going on with your voice today, little guy? My glass just broke. Oh!
It should still be fresh in your mind. You know it. You love it. The dark side form of magical girl, Momo Chiyoda.
Momo, is everything okay? There was a big noise and flashy lights all the way into my room.
Shamiko.
Huh?
Somehow I ended up on the dark side again.
Huh? Why is that? And how?
I don't know. And also, I can't revert to my normal form.
What? This is nuts! So can I go ahead and rub your tummy then?
You're gonna have to save that for later.
Oh, you don't seem very chipper today, do you, boy?
Are you feeling okay physically?
It doesn't hurt or make me feel tired, but I can't regulate the amount of magic power being used to move my body. See? I can't hold my strength back at all. It's like I'm constantly discharging at max capacity.
That seems like something even the regular Momo could do.
At this rate, my magic will run out and I'll end up with nothing but a core. So, I need to revert back to normal ASAP.
It's so sad we have to say goodbye to you, Momo. You better make me a bucket load of doll vessels before you go.
I could grind your statue into dust like it's nothing.
Right. I'll just be quiet over here.
Let's go. I may revert back like last time if we have Mikan shoot me.
I'll be honest, I wish I didn't have to see that over and over.
Does it bother you that much?
What? Well, yeah, of course. It's like the boss was explaining to us yesterday about it all.
I understand that you had to use some extreme measures when Lady Momo gave herself to the darkness, swallowing strange elixirs and forcibly changing her class. It's likely what caused her core to become so unstable.
It made me realize how you went to the dark side last time was too reckless.
I had to do something. Not taking action would have made me feel like garbage. I have zero regrets about my decision, Shamiko. So please don't let it bother you.
If you say so.
Let's stay calm and focus on doing what we can.
Right, of course. On another note, what's up with that string? Honestly, I just want to pull it. Pop quiz. What happens if you pull Momo's string? Number 1, her skirt falls down. Number 2, her panties fall down. Number 3, both her skirt and her panties fall down. Number 4, sadly it's only a decorative thing, nothing falls down. Wait a moment.
Shamiko, I don't know your deal, but calm down.
I'm sorry if I acted up.
Ding, ding, ding. The correct answer was this. Did you get it right?
Anyways, let's go out there and do our best.
I know this is big, but you can't just break down doors.
It's impossible to adjust how much strength I'm using.
What now? So you might have obliterated me with that takedown back there?
Wake up, Mikan.
Ah! What? Why do you look like that?
I need you to strike my core as hard as possible.
What now?
We don't have time. Hurry up and
Sorry.
Hurry up. What the heck is going on? What is the deal? This is so not how I wanted to wake up.
So, did it work?
Nope, I'm not reverting back.
Well, it's not my fault. I put everything I had into that shot. But you're so mean! How dare you wake me up like this? Making me shoot at you? Put yourself in my shoes. Not a good way to start my morning.
My bad. I'm sorry. Seriously.
Well, okay then. Welcome.
It'd be nice if you guys could put yourself in my shoes too, seeing as how I always get swept up in Mikan's curse.
How'd you get all the way up there, ancestor?
Hey, Shamiko, can you get in touch with Cafe Asura?
Mm-hmm.
Good gracious, that sounds like a real pickle. Unfortunately, my medicine requires a bit of time to take full effect after a dose. There's not much hope of it working if things are already weird.
Plus, having your aura in balance is only useful to keep bad things from happening.
Yeah, well, I guess you're right.
You sound down in the dumps.
But don't worry, it would have been too late even if you had taken my medicine the other day. It's not your fault for refusing it. You're good. Just pass on without any regret.
Rico, your attempt to reassure her is doing the opposite.
Why don't you ask that weird Ogura girl? She may be able to offer a good solution.
I have her number on my phone back in my room.
It's broken!
Totally shattered!
Crap, that must have happened when the alarm woke me up.
Now how do we contact Ogura? Oh, Momo? Is it just me or are you becoming see-through somehow?
This is bad. I'm almost out of magic.
Then we have to hurry and get a hold of Ogura! Oh no, what to do? What to do?
Looking for me?
Oh, well there she is.
I got the sense I was in demand over here.
But how did you know that?
I put a microphone in your statue.
No idea she put that inside of me.
Also, I might have been patrolling through your neighborhood 5 days a week by chance.
Whatever! Thank you very much!
Oh, Shamiko, despite your misgivings, your gratefulness makes it all better.
Thank you so much, Ogura!
My interest was piqued after what happened last time, so I've been researching nonstop and waiting for a chance to help.
That's nice, but stalking is a crime.
Do you know why I suddenly fell to the darkness?
This is just conjecture on my part, but I think it was negative feelings you were having that triggered the change.
Negative feelings?
Jealousy, paranoia, greed, any adverse lovelies like that. I found records throughout history that describe people from the Light Clan who fell into the darkness after being overwhelmed with negativity. Normally, that's not something that can happen so easily. However, your core has been in a delicate position, which made you susceptible to plummeting to the dark side.
That's a pretty elaborate diagram. I get the feeling she saw this coming a mile away and prepared for it ahead of time.
How can I change back?
As it stands, your core has slipped and switched over to the Dark class, which incidentally broke your link with the Light Clan. All you need to do is make yourself happy again by dealing with any negative feelings you're having. That will reestablish your link with the Light Clan and make it so that you can return to normal, maybe.
Okay, so...
You must come totally clean and vent your heart. Unleash what's been getting on your nerves.
Alright, then I'm cool with just fading away.
Oh no, don't you dare! Momo, please tell me what's been making you so
idea, but I don't want to talk right now.
What about all that let's do our best
I'll be a mess if you disappear.
No one's life is without embarrassment.
After what happened, I wasn't able to relax and enjoy the lunch Shamiko made, even though I did all my homework, and I'd been really looking forward to it.
That's what drove you to the dark side?
The truth is I'm a very small-minded and boring individual.
Gotta admit, that's kinda cute.
I just want to drop off the face of the earth right now.
Momo is on the verge of having a breakdown. We should probably feed her.
All right. What to make? What to make? Takes a long time to make a nice lunch. Momo's magic might run dry while I'm cooking.
Hold up, Shamiko. You have one already. Just look in the fridge.
What do you think of this? How does it look?
Yeah, that's the one. The first lunch that you worked really hard to make.
But it's the dead leaf colored lunch. No, I don't want to serve her this.
There isn't time for anything else. Besides, you made it all on your own. Be proud of it.
Dead leaf colored.
I think it's a nice lunch that seems very you.
What the heck does that mean? Just shut up and eat it!
Problem. I can't hold these things.
Aw, jeez, then just open your mouth. Down the hatch!
Is it good? Do you like it? Are you satisfied now?
I'm back.
Way to go!
Thank you, everybody. I'm sorry for all the trouble.
From now on, you'll need to be quick to control any chaotic emotions.
Okay, so you're going to be open to sliding to the dark side for some time. And if that happens again in the future, I hope you'll let me take some data.
This is gonna keep happening?
Yeah.
Don't give up, Momo. Defuse the mental bomb you carry by staying tough and aware.
Momo looks down for the count. Are you all right?
My core is exhausted. I used up a lot of magic after I went back to the dark side. But it'll eventually recover, just with time.
There's a fix for that. I know a place that will get Chiyoda back on her feet lickety-split. It's Sakura Chiyoda's secret spring.
Okay, but what the heck were you doing in the ceiling?
If you want to know why I'm in the attic, then it's because there's an attic for me to be in.
That was deep.
My sister has a secret spring?
I'd love to explain, but sloop, sloop, slink, slink, slink. I'm afraid that I can't get down just yet because it's higher than I thought. So could you help me with that, please?
So you didn't rehearse this?
Yeah, I was too excited for that. I'll make sure there's a ladder next time.
You're really planning to pop out from up above again like this?
Thanks for waiting. Sakura Chiyoda's secret spring is a special place where magical girls can rejuvenate themselves.
Rejuvenate themselves?
Very deep inside the mountainous region of Tama, there is a mystical spring of water that contains a super-duper strong magic. Apparently, it started as pure water that gushed out and formed a puddle in the depths of an uninhabited cave. But then a hole coincidentally opened up in the ceiling of that cave and... moonlight shined down like lightning! Magic water... negative ions flew like a kawoosh! And a spring of mythical water was born! A miracle created through pure happenstance! I don't wonder if
All over the place.
all an injured magical girl has to do is submerge themselves in that water, and their ether body will be healed.
How did you even find out about such a wonderful place?
I read all about it in the notes that Chiyoda's big sister wrote.
Right. I grabbed all of my sister's documents and left them with Ogura. I couldn't figure out what any of them said.
I'm working hard to decipher them all.
A healing spring sounds like something out of a video game. I want to see.
You've got pretty dark stains on you, so you should take a soak. And a good scrub.
Quit making me sound like dirty laundry that needs to be washed.
I put the location data in this map app for you. And pretty please get some samples of that water for me. Mythical water is a fundamental ingredient in alchemy.
Do you mean you're not gonna come with us?
I'm an indoors person, so hiking a mountain in summer would kill me.
Probably more bearable than being in an attic.
Thanks a lot. We'll check it out.
A mountain? Sorry, you two. I think I'm gonna have to pass on this one.
Why is that?
I have to go to an interview to transfer schools. And if I skip out on it, I won't be able to change. Which means I'll lose my status as a student.
Without school, Mikon becomes a person who loiters around the park.
Mikon, that is a big deal. Do your best, Mikon.
I guess the place we're going to is private property that my sister owns. It looks like we can probably reach it by following the mountain trails.
There's a sign. This area is private property. Because valuable resources can be found here, many traps have been laid to help prevent theft and also because it's fun.
However, if you insist on entering, I hope you enjoy the difficulty of reaching the treasure. I know the only people who bother coming out here are my friends and family anyways. Chiyoda, the landlord.
What is she trying to say with this?
I'm not sure I get it either. What kind of traps prevent thieves?
Like magic booby traps and familiars.
Familiars?
Many traps have been laid to help prevent theft and also because it's fun.
Considering my sister, it's nothing deadly and just stuff that would comedically beat us up. But I need you to fight since I'm too weak right now.
So you want me to walk into non-lethal traps and get comedically thrashed?
Let's move.
Momo!
This trap is safe even if someone completely ordinary stumbles upon it. A pitfall designed to meet with all compliance
That
measures.
wasn't too bad.
It was just a simple pitfall.
Where's the magic in that?
Let's move. This is a challenge from my sister. I totally want to get my hands on that treasure.
You seem oddly motivated about this.
It's just, I'm ticked off. Walk in front, shall we go?
That's not very nice.
I'm giving us an equal chance to hit a pitfall. Consider it another part of your training.
Momo! 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 It was cute hearing you make funny noises.
She has traps that can trigger from behind, too? Well, time to go home.
Don't you dare give up on me!
I'm about to slip to the dark side.
Intruder. 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 Go back. Go back.
Oh yeah, now that's more like it.
What the heck's that? Black licorice out for revenge?
Self-sufficient familiar.
Gotcha.
Prepare for combat, Shadow Mistress.
I wasn't ready for this to be a hardcore battle! Crisis!
The familiar's been set at a pretty weak level. Calm down. It's moving a lot slower than you think. Watching how your foe moves is fighting 101. Familiars have something similar to a core, so aim for that.
I don't know what that looks like! Please give me a hint!
You'd think the pink stone on its chest would be obvious enough. Just think about it by yourself for a minute.
You're the worst teacher ever! Upsy daisy, upsy daisy, upsy daisy. Huh? Look! This familiar can't climb up to high places, so how about we just stay here until it gives up?
We can't navigate the mountain trail at night, so you gotta hurry this up.
Its weak point? I can't find it. Oh, but I guess it doesn't matter if I just attack all over the place. Okay, whatchamacallit, Ron? Install copy mode, Beacon's weapon. I won! I never figured out its weak point, but I still won the battle.
Oh, I guess that worked out. Looks like junk, but it matches the abilities of the original pretty well. It's a weird construction.
It's handy.
Yeah, that's for sure, all right.
It's my first demonic victory! Yahoo! Yahoo!
By the way, the pink stone on its chest was its weak point.
Oh, yeah, sure. Hey, can I take this stone home with me?
I don't see why not. It belongs to my sister anyway.
It'll be my treasure that I polish every day. Oh, I also want to take dirt from the spot where it claimed victory. Heave-ho, heave-ho, heave-ho. Momo, could you snap a picture of me?
You know you're not a baseball player, right?
Behold, my spoils of war! We're finally here.
So, this is Sakura Chiyoda's secret spring.
More of a waterfall, really.
Suppose so.
Are you gonna skinny dip, or did you bring a swimsuit, or maybe white training garments, or a loincloth?
Will you quit being silly? I'm going in just like this.
Seeing Momo get hit by this waterfall is so funny.
Can you manage to stop with the bouncy tail all over the place?
How is the waterfall, Momo? Do you feel any different yet?
Not at all. The friendlier we get, the more of a nuisance I'm feeling a bit better. Guess it really works. Think I could do this at home if we had a contractor come and take it all back in a tanker truck? Though it might not be as effective without the ley lines around here.
I thought waterfalls cleansed wicked thoughts.
Amazing! You brought back so much mythical water for me!
They're a lot heavier than they look.
Care to explain why you're making a lab in my kitchen?
Because there is a kitchen for me to use! Huh? What's that?
Huh? Oh, this is a prize that I picked up after winning
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That's such a high quality pink gem! It's a super ultra power stone that's incredibly valuable!
You don't say!
It's even better than the mythical water you brought!
But it's my treasure!
Thank you so much!
What?
This is the best souvenir of all time! You two really are the best!
Listen, it's actually my treasure that I won!
Yes, I can make the ultimate elixir with this stuff! Just you wait, Gemini!
My little treasure.
Look, Shamiko, it's okay because your memories of that moment will live on in your heart.
You won't get me to fall for that sappy crap!
Don't give up, Shamiko. Display your prize, dirt, in a nice glass jar.
Now to have that girl pack up and get out of my apartment.
All right! Time to think of a super move for a shadow mistress like me. And just so you know, it's my third time. Previously, I asked Liko and the boss for help. I wonder who will give me some awesome attack ideas this time.
Don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will take care of itself. I just thought that up. So a super move? You need to build stamina before anything else. Besides, why would you come and ask me? I'm in the middle of having to help run the family meat business. Of course, if you want to get tougher or run farther or punch stronger, what do? Eat meat.
You make a good point. I'll take 200 grams.
Just 200 or 300?
Make it 300 grams?
Don't you want to get stronger? Then you'll need more than that.
Okay, 400 grams. This is Henri's super move. She calls it the double meat whammy special.
Chance only favors the mind which is prepared. How are things going? Need a super move? A surefire winning attack? I'm so happy you came just to ask for my advice, Shariko. That's great. Okay, let me explain my super move. It's called organic synthesis.
Wow, that sounds legit.
First, you have to privately import blah-blah-blah from yada yada. And then mix together with Watchamaduzi of the highest possible purity. Borrow a flabbity gazzle and a wobbly block from the science lab and use the vapor to nude boot. Of course, when that happens, you need to dehydrate it using the thingy-mahoozin. And then the X90 Plinker Jabby Labradoodle is complete. See this? Look how smooth and white it is.
Let's forget this happened.
Yeah, sounds good. We're having chicken tonight.
Check out that summer sun, yeah?
Don't you have any homework to do?
I'm transferring to your school this September, and as luck would have it, the homework from my old school doesn't carry over. So I'm free for summer vacation. That's the privilege of a new student.
I'm so jealous of you.
I just can't seem to stop my smug laughter. And so that doesn't happen. Here's some homework and a short essay for you to do. Also, this will be on the post-vacation test.
Oh, crap.
I'm originally from here. I've gotten pretty used to living on my own. Except lately, my trash has been piling up into a mess. It's hard to learn the local trash schedule after moving. I should really figure out when they pick it up. Animalia, Arthropoda, Insecta, Blattodea, Smoky Brown Cockroach.
All the birds went flying off. A dog is barking in the distance. Meanwhile, I'm just here cleaning up in front of our apartment.
Shamiko!
Good morning, Mikon. How are you?
It's terrible! Oh, just awful! It's a monster! A hideous, grotesque beast! A black, glossy, and speedy, creepy antenna thingy!
Oh, a cockroach?
Don't just say it out loud like that! Give them a cuter nickname, like Grochi or something. Wait, does that mean insects don't bother you?
There are a lot of openings in our house. I'm used to tiny creatures sneaking in. Cockroaches don't scare me since they can't attack. Momo's way scarier than they are.
Sometimes I think you don't really understand things.
Here, use these.
For what?
What? Tissue. juice for you to scoop up the cockroach and release it.
What? There's no scooping!
Cockroaches don't bite or anything. It's the horseflies, wasps, and longhorned beetles that bite. Longhorned beetles in particular have a way stronger bite than you would think given their small size. It hurts 50 times more than one might expect. So really, cockroaches are way kinder than other insects.
That's not really the problem here!
Of course.
Meanwhile, completely unbeknownst to everyone, Mikan's distress was causing Momo to suffer the malus effects of her curse.
Listen, I can't handle those little black buggers. They freak me out. Will you come help me clean my room, please?
Roger that! Spot any roaches, I'll scoop them!
No scooping! Just forget the scooping! Grochies are super nasty. I'm not gonna touch them, okay? If one shows up, you're taking it out.
You're gonna kill it? It did nothing wrong. All it did was exist and it gets attacked. Sorta reminds me of demons.
Fine then. We'll think of a way to let it escape without any scooping. Hey, Grochi. I know you're hiding in there somewhere. Be careful. It's waiting for the perfect time to pounce. You know the damage to my door still hasn't been fixed.
I'm sorry about that. We broke your door and gave you a hard time first thing in the morning.
That's okay. It was an emergency, right? Forget about saying sorry. I would rather hear a thank you instead. In return, I hope you'll save me whenever I get into trouble.
Yeah, sure thing. First, I'll save you from your bug
I
friend.
said no scooping!
We can probably find the Grochi that ran away if we clean things up a little.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, I'm sorry that my place is such an awful mess.
Let's start by sorting the garbage here. Mikan can, Mikan can, Mikan can. Mikan can, Mikan can, Mikan can, Mikan. Mikan can, Mikan, Mikan can, Mikan can.
You don't have to check through everything one by one. I still haven't figured out the trash sorting rules.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot that Mikan came here all by herself at Momo's request, just for my sake. Because of me, you have to adapt to a new lifestyle.
Oh, don't even worry about it. Besides, I've always wanted to try living on my own. It's a good learning tool. So don't sweat it, Shamiko.
The best way to stop someone from going to the dark side is to hit them with a big dose of powerful friendship.
Mikan?
Shamiko, back away from Momo.
Sorry, Mikan. I know that wasn't easy.
Don't worry about it. Be grateful you have the powerful friendship of someone like me.
Hey, Mikan. There's one more thing I'm a little concerned about.
Huh?
I feel like you get burdened with too many crazy requests.
Oh, is that all that's bothering you? It's totally fine. I mean, Momo and I are far from being strangers, you know. But I have to admit, I've never seen her so dark before. It's been 10 years since we first met. We've both seen some insane stuff.
10 years?
That envy? You jealous?
No, I am most certainly not. She's my arch enemy. But thinking about it, only about 3 months have passed since I first met Momo. I imagine she has a lot of her own stories from before we met that I'm not even aware of. And those experiences are not something I can fully share in. It makes me feel frustrated. Wait, couldn't I sneak a peek at them? My succubus powers could make it easy. No! Forget it!
I've never seen trash thrown out so intensely.
The garbage in my heart! Go! Take this!
Stop it, boy. Those aren't toys for you to play with. I'm so sorry about it, ladies.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that certainly helped out, huh? There's just a little bit left.
Oh, do you mind if I take those old flyers?
Fine by me. What are you gonna use them for?
To make tiny garbage cans.
What the heck are you talking about?
My mom taught me how to make them. She uses them while cooking to collect kitchen scraps. They're so convenient.
That's awesome! I can eat Mekons, Decopons, and Eocons together without having to throw the scraps away every single time.
Yeah, right? It's amazing. Mom's a wizard at making stuff out of flyers.
It's a phoenix.
Holy poultry.
A phoenix?
That one is really difficult to pull off. Try a shuriken, or maybe make a paper popper.
Sorry, but I don't get what those could be useful for.
Oh, there it is, Mikan! The Grochi! Let's hurry and scoop it out of here!
Shamiko, we're not scooping anything, remember?
They went back into hiding!
Shamiko, enter the Grochi's dream and hypnotize it into freezing up!
Well, that requires going into deep sleep.
Then lay your butt down and get to snoozing!
Hey, Mikan's curse has been activating and tormenting me this entire freaking morning.
Momo!
My water pipes burst open. Then I fell through a hole. Plus, Shamiko forgot to steam my rice for breakfast. I knew something was wrong.
Hold up, you make Shamiko steam your rice?
Don't ask questions, because if you press me, I'm gonna slip to the dark side.
Huh? That's not fair. You're such a weasel. Unfair? Unfair!
Oh, Roach, huh? I have a tough time dealing with those too.
You aren't comfortable with bugs either?
Any type that crawls on its legs. For some reason, seeing bugs with legs really unsettles me as of late. I'm on the edge of a fresh peach heart shower.
So you haven't fully recovered from that trauma.
Since we live in a place with an abandoned ruins vibe, bugs are a certainty.
Ruins?
We're gonna have to do something. Let's make a bug warding barrier. It'll be just like the magical girl barrier that's hanging on your front door, except much simpler.
Ruins?
Crafting a barrier that's super strong takes time and expertise we don't have. My sister did teach me how to make a basic one. Mikan, do you have any flyers lying around?
I did, but we used them to make tiny boxes.
Why do that?
So that I can eat Mekons, Decopons, Eokons, Ponderins, and Bonpeyu without having to go throw away the scraps every time.
Looks like a technical drawing.
Yep. Creating magic circles is a lot like drafting. You sketch in accordance to a set of rules. Shamiko, do an eraser run on this.
What's an eraser run?
Erase the pencil marks.
I see.
Whenever my sister made a barrier, I'd do eraser runs or paint daubs to help.
What's a paint daub then? Here, guys. I brought you some coffee.
If you hold it up to the light, you can see the skewing.
Hey, is it just me, or have you forgotten about Grochi?
Is it ready now?
Still needs the last touch. Shamiko, you need to infuse this circle with your magic.
Huh? You want me?
All you have to do is touch it with your weapon while invoking a wish in your head.
Okay then. Magic! Go! It lit up!
You activated it. The barrier's ready now. Keep it posted on the front door, and the bugs shouldn't bother you for a while.
That's a huge relief. Thank you so much, guys.
By the way, I noticed you said a while. Does that mean the barrier will wear off eventually?
It stays active proportional to the quality of magic infused.
The quality of magic?
It didn't even last half a day.
My magic needs work.
Here, keep it going. Next. Only 10 more barriers left to go.
This is a marathon! The fatigue I'm feeling is staggering! Why am I the only one doing this? Get off your lazy butts and help!
I'd love to give you a hand and help out.
Each one teaches you to better emit your magic, so this is great training for you. Once you improve the quality of your magic, one of these can last a whole month.
I can't see.
I made us some Mekon tea.
Don't give up, Shamiko. Surpass the pressure of crunch time and become a demon girl of the highest caliber.
Smells wonderful. This'll help me get a good rest.
No sleeping, just a little more to go.
Spin, and then la la la! A pleasantly warm day with a nice refreshing breeze. Yuuko, it's time for you to use the power of the rod that your father bequeathed you.
Roger that! Whatchamacallit rod? Laundry drying reload!
Now that we can dry all 3 of our futons, life is but a dream.
I'm glad I was born a demon. Demons who sleep on soft futons.
That's the price from 30 years ago! I've been saying this over and over for 3 decades now!
Hey, Momo! The whatchamacallit rod is proving really handy!
Shamiko?
Give me your towel blankets. We can try that out, too.
You seriously need to think of better ways to use that magic rod.
You have a nice scent, Momo. It's like I'm smelling fresh peaches.
That's just how you're perceiving the waves coming from my ether body. But forget that. It doesn't matter how I smell. That rod's an important object meant to protect you, Shamiko. You need to find a more practical use for it.
Practical?
What's that?
A fan! A fan!
Change that back right now. Also, that fan is not stick-shaped.
Seems kind of stickish to me.
Your neural pathways must be super wonky.
I think it's just fine classified as a stick.
You don't have long to wait until I get screen time. I'm going to help out my big sister.
It's just weird to say your rod only transforms into stick shapes, because it's been doing way more than that.
A stick. A long and slender piece of wood, metal, or bamboo that can fit in a person's hand. Wait, so this really doesn't count as a stick? What? It reverted back to normal!
So it stops working if you question yourself. Oh, crap. That means it would have been better to let you stay dumb.
What did you say?
When you were in the dreamscape, you turned it into some kind of overpowered weapon that defeated everything.
Overpowered weapon! Let's do any.
That means you can make things that don't exist, right? Like fictional weapons and such.
I want to see Yichun-jin! Come here! Amina no Hoko! Huh? What are those? The Yichun-jin is a famous Chinese sword said to slice through rocks. Gungnir's from Norse mythology. A spear that always hits and comes back when you throw it. Oh, cool. Amina no Hoko is a mythical spear used to create stuff by churning chaos. What do you mean by churning chaos? I won't be dealing with any chaos ever in my life.
Something that doesn't exist. Shamiko, let's see if you can make a pole that's 30 kilometers long.
30 kilometers?
I want to know if it can break the stratosphere or not. If it seems like it might fall over, I'll take care of it.
You mean we're really gonna do this?
Let's head outside.
Here we go! A 30-kilometer super-duper long pole! Nope, it's not working. Hey, Momo.
Okay, make chopsticks out of pure gold.
But why?
I want to sell one of them off and then see what happens when you undo it.
Nope, it didn't work. But I can make normal wooden chopsticks.
Guess you can only cheat in dreams.
How do you even come up with these weird, crazy ideas?
I think it's more likely that Shamiko is subconsciously restraining herself. She doesn't have enough magic power to bring the impossible into reality. Your dominion is the dreamscape. Why don't you try training inside of my sealed space? Practice using your imagination in the dreamscape and apply that to the real world. Then you might have more luck transforming complex things.
Great idea.
I'm totally on board with the golden chopsticks plan.
Too bad, not doing that.
When you hold me upside down, it makes me dizzy and pukey.
Oh, I thought I was holding you right side up.
You've been doing this on purpose?
All right, I'm off to train my imagination.
Do you want to tag along, Rio?
Is that really possible?
I should be able to summon any of Shamiko's blood relatives.
I'll go! I want to see my big sis wield a legendary weapon against thousands of enemies! It'll be awesome! Don't raise the bar so high, please!
What about me, Ms. Lilith?
You're not one of our relatives, so I can't summon you.
Vessel tickets.
Oh, I want those so bad, but it's not possible. Go take a dip on the dark side and then ask me. Ta-da! A pleasure to have you, my cute descendants.
She's blonde.
This is the first time you've seen me in my sublime true form. You must be stunned at my majesty. Don't be shy, revere my glorious form.
It's like an alternate color.
Wait, what do you mean an alternate color?
Alternate color is a term used in most fighting games for whenever multiple players select the same character, a palette swap differentiates one from the other, okay?
You suddenly turned into a know-it-all.
But in our case, I was born after you, so technically yours is the original and I'm the alternate.
Can't help yourself, huh?
Sorry, I'm a big fan of playing video games.
Fair enough. Now, prepare your rod and let's do it. This is the dreamscape where the mighty succubi slumber, and I've got the perfect target for you to practice on. The sparring brigade of cute Lilith sandbags. Bring it on! This army is the manifestation of all my lonely feelings from being left behind so much lately. Use that rod of yours to reduce them all to dust.
You were that lonely, ancestor?
Okay, time to start.
Go get 'em, sis! Bring it on! Take this! And that! There's still so many of them!
Great, you got 29,950 more to go!
That's a ridiculous amount! All of this just because you were feeling lonely?
I really can't stand being by myself. If you don't finish them all off, you'll have to take me to the amusement park.
That's not a problem. You should just ask. I'll take you anytime.
By the way, I sweetly added a counter of how many you've defeated on the bottom right.
What's bottom right? Hiya! Yuya! Yua!
You've got to go faster. Your body will end up waking up at this rate. Hey, Rio, give her some advice, would ya? She doesn't really understand how weapons work.
Hey, big sis? Swinging your weapon like that will just tire you out. But since we're in the dreamscape, I think you should turn into something from a fairy tale. Use your mind to create something super powerful. A sword that can disintegrate a continent
when drawn.
Disintegrate a continent? Continent! Lord! Boy, I made a sword that looks all scribbled on. I'm just not imaginative enough. I can't even picture what disintegrating a continent would be like.
Okay, why not try taking a reference from one of the video games you like? Maybe a magical staff.
Oh, I can manage that. That actually might work. Like that one staff. Or even that other one would be better. Flame staff! Let's go storm staff! Time for a break. Come on, snap staff!
Is that really necessary?
I don't know why, but the snack staff defeated a whole bunch of them.
I guess the real cure to loneliness is eating tasty sweets.
Last one! Glacial staff!
I'm impressed. I didn't think you'd actually get them all.
I'm finally getting the hang of this.
And well, you have Rio to thank for that. I'm glad the two of us got to goof around together. Meeting you in person was like the best thing about my day. You're another one of my cute descendants. I hope you'll work hard with your sister to ensure our clan has a bright future. Okay. Do you think maybe I could take a picture? Actually, I don't think cameras inside the dreamscape would respond with those on the outside. Wait, that gives me a great idea.
Meanwhile, over at Banda Terrace.
This homework is killing me. I hate it.
1303, 1304.
Are you awake, my descendants? I need you to put a camera in front of me.
Hocus Focus! What did you just do?
Triple hit. Thoughtography.
What's that?
I've been practicing it ever since my seal started to come undone. I just sent a visualization of what can be seen in my sealed space to that camera. It should be gorgeous. Now you can print a huge copy of it, frame it, and hang it for all to see.
I think that's gonna leave the wrong impression. Let me go and fetch Momo first.
15,000.
Momo!
Welcome back. How'd it go?
Practice really helped me to improve, and I made some good memories.
You used thoughtography to get a picture?
You can use it as reference to create my next doll vessel.
Look, there's a picture in the camera.
That's a haunted photograph.
Guess I need more practice.
Don't give up, Lilith. Glamorize and accessorize until you become a demon who looks fantastic in a photograph.
You were so close.
Man, I'm worried about doing my introduction to the class. Explaining the nature of my curse will probably scare everyone away.
I know. Why don't you do it while hugging your Mikanzi doll? Or if you'd like, I'll grab some pom-poms and cheer you on.
What's up, y'all? I'm pretty sure that would freak them out even more.
Mikan, it'll be all right. Everyone will be glad to have you.
Yeah, I'm already super excited that you're going to be a part of my class. It's so cool.
That's really touching and all, but you're just activating my curse.
I forgot how making you too happy also triggers the curse.
Are you okay? You're showing
Quit it.
I'm Mikan Hinatsuki, and I'm a magical girl. It's wonderful to meet you.
Our new friend had an accident when she was very young, and it left her with a certain condition. Whenever she gets agitated, a protective magical power activates and causes minor calamity for whoever's nearby. So be careful. You should all be aware that the triggers for her curse include any sort of injury and an elevated heart
My
rate.
condition may seem like a hassle, but I'll do what I can to control it.
Any pranksters who might try to surprise her should consider themselves warned.
Oh man, no surprises? Then what do we do with the celebration popper?
Nothing, Henri. Just put that away.
Okay, class. Does anybody have any questions they'd like to ask?
I'm happy to talk about whatever you like. Feel free to ask me anything.
Do you prefer your fried eggs with salt or something else on top?
Do you eat deep fried foods in the morning?
Where do you start washing your body in the bathtub?
I wasn't expecting these types of questions. So it's really okay if you want to ask for more details about my condition. I think it's best for you to be fully aware.
Oh, how exactly does that strange ribbon on your head work?
It's something that grew out of my ether body. I can move it based on my mood. But let's stop with the softball questions, shall we? Shamiko! Do you think my intro was okay?
It was the best one I've ever seen.
a citrus fan. Quit playing around with the whatchamacallit rod.
I'm showing support.
So you moved here just to protect Shamiko? You must be a hard worker.
Thanks. I would just love to trade contact info with you, Henri.
Sure thing. Sounds like a good idea.
That shaking thing they do looks really neat. I want to get me a smartphone.
I also think it would be a good idea for you to get a phone, Shamiko.
But they're expensive, aren't they?
I can modify Miss Lilith with a phone function for totally free! Stop, Ogura. That's a yellow card. Are you going to join a club? I totally recommend tennis. It's really fun.
I really appreciate the thought, but since Since we magical girls have enhanced physical abilities, it wouldn't be fair to play sports against regular humans.
Oh, that makes sense. I know that Momo is powerful. But actually, wouldn't that be cool? A big tennis battle between magical girls?
Peachy Pinky, space-time annihilation ball!
Yes, I want to see that! Momo, we're going outside!
Not happening. The ball would be in shreds after just one serve.
Darn it, why can't you dream like the rest of us?
Hey, that reminds me, it's almost time for sports day. I'm actually a member of the sports day committee. Students split into red and white teams and play for points. Tell me, how fast can you magical girls run the 50-meter dash?
About 6 seconds.
In 3 seconds.
This Steven in 11.2.
Two of you are impressive. Well, for me, it's 11.4. Sunlight's too bright and I really hate it.
You should probably leave us magical girls out of the whole school competition.
Aw, shucks. It's kind of a bummer that you won't be able to join the fun after transferring to our school and all. Hey, why don't I just develop an elixir that temporarily drains the power from both of them? What do you say? That sounds good. Ogre, that's 2 and now you're ejected. Sorry, kidding. The real reason I came was to give you this. It's a dark side stabilizer potion.
How about that? Wait, dark side stabilizer?
This is what I made using that pretty pink gem you found the other day. It's thanks to Shamiko for kindly providing me with such a wonderful ingredient.
I don't recall kindly providing anything.
This will stop the reduction and excess discharge of your magic power when going to the dark side. Drink it when you have trouble.
Thank you so much. I never dreamed that precious gem would come back to me as something even better.
You want me to drink this? It's way too huge and we both know that gem was just a stone. So what else is in this?
Make sure you crunch it up when you take it, okay?
Just answer my question.
The school-wide committee meeting scheduled for today will now begin. All students,
Gotta go.
please
See
make
you
your
later.
way to your
Later!
What's going on?
Our school has a rule that we all have to serve as a member of one of the committees.
Oh, we had that rule at my old school too.
Hey, Teach! Mikon needs to join a committee. What should it be?
Now then, what committee would you like to join? You are free to choose.
The Anatomical Model Polishing Committee!
The Malabar Spinach Cultivation Committee needs help. Would you like to join the Zombie Survival Manual Creation Committee?
Do you guys have any, normal committees?
Well, here at this school, students can create their own committees based on whatever they're interested in. So we have a number of committees that are a bit unusual.
So does that mean anything goes?
I'm on the health committee. It would be easier to have a friend with you. Would you care to join me?
I'm worried my curse might be a problem when students suddenly show up hurt. Hey, teacher, could I please start a Mekon cultivation committee?
Pecans, huh? They do taste quite delicious.
They're in season.
How long would it take for the fruit to grow and mature?
4 to 5 years from seed.
Then they wouldn't be done before you graduate. So yeah, it's rejected.
Aw, that's such a shame.
I don't know what I should do. I'm actually a member of the Sports Day Committee.
Excuse me? Sorry, would it be okay if I joined the sports day committee with you?
Oh, you sure? We're really busy and still have a ton of work left to do. The only reason I didn't invite you is because of how hard it is.
It's okay. I love events like that. Besides, you said it was a bummer I wouldn't be able to participate directly in sports day.
Oh.
Even if I can't join the challenges, I think I'll be able to become good friends with everyone by helping out from behind the scenes. And since it's coming up so soon, I'm sure I can help somewhere. What do you say? Can I join the team?
Sure, we'd love to have you.
Wonderful. Could you talk to the leaders of the group and make sure it's all right with them?
Roger that.
Good for you, Mekon.
Welcome aboard.
Thanks.
Stay prepared because there's no escape now. We're gonna put that super strength of yours to good use by having you help set up the venue.
I think I bit off more than I can chew.
You finished with your meeting?
You waited here for us?
Yeah. My meeting ended early, so I stayed. I wanted to be close in case I needed to rush in and help with something.
Thanks, Shamiko. But Henri's been watching out for me to make sure I don't get lost or anything.
That's Henri for you.
You know it.
This reminds me of when we first met. She actually helped me then, too. You see, my body was very frail until my horns grew in. When I came to school for the first time, I collapsed from exhaustion after getting shipwrecked.
How do you get shipwrecked at school?
Oh, yeah, that takes me back. Hey, are you all right? Do you feel sick? You're a new first year, right?
I am. I got lost, and then my throat started to hurt. I feel really something awful.
Getting lost at school is such a cool story. Want to see the nurse?
Well, I want to attend the entrance ceremony. I think I'll start feeling better if I just sit down for a while.
Then let me take you to the auditorium. Taxi at your service. Hop aboard, young missy.
Thanks.
You need to get a teacher at times like these, okay?
I'm so sorry, ma'am.
I remember thinking Henri was an oddball.
Whatever. You've gotten so much healthier compared to back then, Shamiko. And your quipping skills have become top-notch.
I'd rather be praised for being strong than a good quipper. It's strange how things work. My summer vacation filled with excitement came to an end. And now my school life has gotten much more lively compared to the first semester. I hope I can keep making progress a little at a time. On that note, what committee is Momo even on?
Hey, you guys headed home?
Huh? Momo, what the heck are you doing?
I'm busy with committee duties.
What committee?
The Get Surrounded by Cats committee.
How does that work?
There weren't any committees that I wanted to join, so I created my own work to do.
I don't think the school considers that to be essential.
What? That's not true. It's a very important and necessary job.
Then look at me in the eyes and explain why.
Oh, by checking on the health and well-being of every single cat that lives in and around this area of school, I can indirectly check on the piece of the town in which we lay.
Please, I can tell you're lying to yourself.
Slacking is a no-no! You're gonna join the sports day committee starting tomorrow.
No.
Okay, Henri, now tell the whole
Don't
team.
give up, Momo. Think of a reason that doesn't have so many holes in it next time.
We're in some big trouble here.
Yeah, this is some big trouble indeed.
This is so not good.
No, not good at all.
Oh no!
What seems to be the problem, you two?
Sports day is almost upon us, but we're not even close to finish with the preparations.
Why does our school have to schedule sports day right after summer vacation? There's hardly a chance to meet during vacation because everyone is busy. Gotta say, summer vacation is busy. Way more than I expected.
I can relate. I haven't gotten my energy back ever since I defeated 30,000 ancestors.
You defeated 30,000 of what now? We're gonna have to stay late every day to finish all the work that we need to do. You know, Mikan, having you and Momo join us for this is such a huge help.
Don't mention it. I'm actually having a lot of fun hanging out with all the new people.
I don't understand what I'm even doing here. I want to go home. I want to go home and bury my face in my cat's
That's
stomach.
code for having fun. When I say September, you say...
Rain, right? Is it rain?
Hot. It's gotta be hot.
Sweet potatoes.
Oh, that's right. Momo is also going to be helping with the sports day preparations. That means both her and Mikan will be getting home late today.
I want to eat some.
Same here.
Hey, Henri, for no real reason at all, I'm also going to help you out. This demon girl is going to keep you company tonight.
What got into you all of a sudden? But wow, thanks.
We're all part of the Sports Day Action Committee. We're first years like you.
Hey, you guys.
I hope we get along. Yeah, same here as well.
Okay, so getting straight to business, the tasks that haven't been finished yet are making the props and setting up the equipment.
We also need to run simulations. I see, so there's a lot of work then. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Now let's find out how high the bread needs to be for chomping. So we'll do 135 centimeters for the bread eating contest.
I'd love a bite of that bread. Oh, but I think it would be better to test on someone else. Mikan, will you swap jobs with me? Oh, the events will be way too easy if they set them off based on me.
Sure thing, girl. I'm all over it.
You're the best, Mikan. So what else is there to do?
We were talking about needing to make sashes for the relay.
These will be done in a jiffy. Go help with something else.
Those are godlike skills.
I learned from making all those doll vessels.
Oh. Is it just me or are you having fun?
Absolutely not. I want this to be over right now.
The stitching is way too good to say that.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Mikan looks like she's having a good time.
Mikan is so cool, isn't she?
Yeah, she's so stylish, and the way she runs is so graceful.
Somebody's getting popular.
Well, she's a very charming person. Obviously, she'll be popular.
Yeah, but despite her sad lack of charm, you're totally on Team Momo,
What the
aren't
heck
you?
does that mean? Not on anybody's team. But personally, I think Momo has her own unique charms. So how's it going, Mikan? Is everything good?
Yeah. Why are you so red in the face, Shamiko?
It's nothing, I'm fine.
Hey, let me tell you, I'm so glad to have found something so fun to do at school.
Oh, well, that's good to hear.
Listen, you don't need to worry about me as much as you have been lately. This town is easy to live in. There are a lot of strange and wacky people, but they're all very accepting. Living alone has its perks too. I'm glad I made the move. So let's be clear. I had many reasons to transfer to this area besides just protecting you. I came because I wanted to. So you don't need to worry so much about me, okay?
Yeah, okay.
I need some help over here if anybody's free.
We're going to finish up the sign.
Coming!
Oh, I love it!
It's going to be hung up outside, so it has to be really big. We spent so long coming up with ideas that we fell behind schedule.
We wanted something high quality.
We put love into every step of the process.
Those sound like excuses excuses for taking too long.
Oh my gosh, you can paint like a wizard.
I learned from making magic circles.
Well, I'm glad to see that Momo's getting into it.
Alrighty now, it just has to dry.
Can I borrow okay, stand up slowly. So, Mikan, how does it feel being on top?
I don't think this formation is very stable. It's probably safer if we form legs by using students of similar height.
That's not a bad idea. Let's try it.
What? Are you okay, Mikan?
No, don't get close to her. Whenever she's unconscious, her curses. Dangerous. Get back! I think everything's okay now.
Are you gonna be alright, Mikan?
Yeah, I'm fine. Aw, man, the sign! I'm so sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
It's my fault. I moved the paint without looking behind me. I'm to blame for making our formation fall down. Anyway, is your head feeling any better? You should use this frozen water bottle to cool it down. I was having trouble getting it to melt.
I'm so sorry.
Good work, everyone.
We should finish everything at this rate.
It's time to call it a day. Look at how dark it's gotten. See you tomorrow, Mikan, Kay? Kay.
Shucks, I couldn't do anything. But if it was possible... Everything back to normal, Rod! Perfect! Now the sign is as good as new! It won't respond. I should have known. I guess I still don't have enough power in the real world.
I'm going on ahead.
Huh? Wait a second, Mikan! Don't go! Nothing today was your fault, and nobody was bothered by it. Actually, I heard them saying that it was really exciting to see something so cool.
You know, the people of this town are really kind. You and Momo are people I'm especially fond of. And at school today, I grew to really like everyone that I was introduced to.
Then let's go again tomorrow.
But it's... the people I like most. They get closest to me and end up getting hurt. The reason nobody got injured today was because Momo just so happened to be with us.
Mikan, hear me out.
Keep your distance from me for today. I don't know what sort of havoc my curse will unleash if I get triggered at this moment. I would hate for you to get hurt because of me. This power... originally it was something given to me that was supposed to protect me from the harm of evildoers. And at first I was even able to have conversations with the little devil who got summoned. But my father didn't use a proper summoning ritual, so things quickly started to go wrong. I tried a few ideas to mitigate it, but things always end up like this when I let my guard down.
Let's talk more after you've calmed down.
Yeah, good idea. I need some time to myself. Well, good night. Oh, that's okay. It was an emergency, wasn't it? In return, I hope you'll save me whenever I get into trouble.
Doesn't really matter if I'm weak or dumb or lack intuition, because there's something in this town that only I can do.
Shamiko, I was just on my way over to your apartment to see you.
It figures we'd be on the same wavelength. You are my arch nemesis, after all. Hey, Mikan!
Pardon us.
What the heck? Don't you know better than to barge into a lady's room?
Forget your room, because we're about to barge our way into your lady heart. I'm gonna talk to the devil inside you so we can sort things out. And my vassal is coming too!
Yep.
What? We're about to charge through your brain and your dreams into your heart.
Yep.
But why?
You mentioned to us you were able to talk with the creature that's living inside of you once before, right? Which made me think maybe I can convince it to behave. A box of cakes and some detergent should do the trick.
I have no idea how that could help.
It could
Wait,
work.
why is Momo going with you?
If Shamiko's plan fails, I'll convince them by force.
No, stop! Momo is coming to serve as my bodyguard.
Bodyguard? Just how risky is this venture anyway?
Pretty risky, to be honest. We can access your heart without any real problem if you give your blessing. But from the perspective of the devil inside of you, we come off as invaders, and there's no way of knowing how they'll react.
Then there's no reason for you to do this. I've managed to live with my curse just fine for years now.
That's not enough. One of my duties as Shadow Mistress is making sure my minions are in good health. I want my Shadow organization to gain a bunch of followers, so I'll make it stand out with unique benefits.
You sound like a venture capitalist.
Shamiko said that she wants to save you, and I feel exactly the same. It may be a bit dangerous, but we want you to have faith we'll come back.
All right then. Just promise you won't do anything extreme.
Done. Let's get down to business. Momo, it's time for the pitch black potion.
Fantastic.
Baby potions. How is it? What's the flavor like? Is it super tasty? Does it go down smooth?
It tastes like somebody boiled down garbage in mud. I can't do this.
You're already going to extremes.
We're gonna need as much info as possible. What do you know about the creature taking up residence inside you?
If I remember right, our family called it by the name Oogaloo.
That's a Mesopotamian beast. Legends say it would protect your home from the wicked if you were to carve its appearance into the entrance. But I doubt we're dealing with the real thing. Because if it was truly the Oogaloo of myth, then it should be way more powerful. I bet your dad used a magic familiar that's capable of following a bodyguard routine and affixed it to a vessel that looked like Oogaloo.
I see. Kinda like that black licorice monster.
What black licorice monster?
Something I got chased by once before.
Generally, familiars can only perform simple tasks and don't have their own consciousness.
Hey!
The problem with Oogaloo was that it used magic as nourishment to become something more complex than any of us expected. And in the end, we lost complete control of it. My dad has nothing but regrets, and I wish I could solve the problem myself.
Oogaloo, huh? It's hard to tell what snacks it might like based on the name alone. Have a hunch it's a meat eater. Anyways, let's give it a try. Saddle up, friends, because it's officially futon time. Let's hit the hay, everybody.
Are we sure that futon time is absolutely necessary?
It feels Yuuko has really grown into her own lately.
I'm gonna work hard to be a great advisor.
Honey, are you getting hungry?
Wake up. Shamiko!
Looks like we got inside of Mikan's heart without any problems.
It's hard to see our surroundings. Shamiko, you better stay close to me.
Where'd you get that sword? It's so cool.
Why are you getting hysterical about it?
Because it's straight up my demonic alley.
Watch out, blades are dangerous.
That's enough. Get back. I'm sorry, I got carried away.
Don't give up, Shamiko. Fight your battles in a way that only succubi can.
I got too carried away. We want to fundamentally solve the problem of Mikan's curse.
What is this place?
I found something! It's soft and warm to the touch.
You're squeezing my arm.
The poor clarity is probably due to parts of the curse having blended into her ether body. It's going to be hard to warp with just intuition. For now, just see if you can find any problematic areas with your eyes.
Problematic areas?
Tummy wummy.
Are you feeling okay wearing that, Momo? Your tummy doesn't feel chilly at all?
That potion was so bad, I wanted to die. So gross.
The body can develop resistance to it, so it'll lose the effect the more you use it. Try to save it for emergencies only.
We can't afford to do this more than once.
Here, I built you for all the ingredients I used aside from that gem. Thank you so much.
This has to work, or else I'll be in all sorts of trouble.
I wonder what was inside of it.
Anyway, let's get moving. Which way should we go?
Just leave that to me. Orientation staff! We go that way.
Are you sure? Is that really how we want to decide?
I trust the stick.
Right, well, let's go.
Momo, can you see anything?
No, nothing at the moment.
Sounds like a good time for the snack staff.
Shamiko, I must focus, so save these for later. Oh, over there.
Wait, what?
There's a light. You see it?
It's Mikan! Come on, let's go!
Emergency stop.
Not again! Curse you! Be more careful with my tail!
Approach things in here haphazardly. I taught you the other day. Observation is key.
observation.
What do you see first?
That Mikon is adorable?
Wrong. And now you're dead. Don't you see that dark mist? It's enveloping Mikon's body. I'm pretty sure that's the core of her power that protects her. Our first order of business should be to try and communicate with it.
Crisis management! Excuse me. Hello, milady. I would very much like to be your friend. We are the world. I offer a box of tasty treats.
Why are you speaking like that?
Quiet. I think I'm making progress.
I figured it would try to attack. I'll buy you some time, so keep at it.
Right! Oh gosh. Whoa, the treats disappeared. So, hello there, Oogaloo. You're really stressing Mikon out. Is there any chance that you would be willing to leave her alone?
It's not working. This thing doesn't have any sense of hearing or sight. It must have dissolved into that state after losing its vessel. Hang on.
Uh-oh, look out!
Get back,
It's
Shamiko.
detected your magic and it's attacking on instinct because it doesn't recognize it.
Then I'll just break the whole thing apart.
Keep in mind, it's like a parasite. Since Mikon is the host, you'll chip away at her magic too.
That's not good.
Have to make an opening to retreat.
I didn't have any trouble cleaning up that muck when I was inside young Momo's dream.
A Mina no Hoko is a mythical spear used to create stuff by turning chaos.
Momo, I need you to buy me some time, please. I'm gonna use this to solidify that mess.
Huh?
Overpowered weapon, Amena no Hoko!
Amena no Hoko? That's the spear used to churn chaos and create a solid form. She can do that? That is not gonna help. That is nothing more than a very big whisk.
It's what pops up when I think of mixing. Now I just have to solidify that mist, then separate it from her.
You sure? Is it seriously gonna work looking like that?
It's the perfect gift for people with too much chaos in their lives.
Amena no Hoko! Okay, it's stirring time. Let's get solid.
Whatever, I don't care anymore.
Stir it now!
The mist has started coming together, and everything's getting brighter.
Stop now.
Okay. That did it. I managed to pull it off.
It's smaller than before. Looks like a girl.
It said something. What a relief. Let's chat.
Are you okay, Shamiko?
Oops. I guess I used up too much of my magic power. But forget about me. Focus on Mikon and that girl. You gotta convince the girl.
Roger that. I'll do what I can. You just rest. My communication skills aren't the best. If things don't work out, can I just talk with my fists?
Avoid that at all costs!
Fine then.
My head is spinning.
Are you Oogaloo?
I have solid shape now. Why's that? Who are you, girl?
It's Mikon. She asked me to come here and find you, to negotiate. How should I work this? What would Shamiko do? You like candy? I just want to talk. Can you sit down for a sec? So, are you sitting down, or...?
What?
That's weird. I still haven't gotten a reply from Mikon. Based on the address, Mikon's place should be around here. What's up with this sign? And why's her door all busted in like that? Whatever. Hello, Mikon, pardon me. Ah! What the heck is this? Is there a psycho in the loose? Shh! They're diving into dreams right now. Huh? What? Meanwhile, back inside of Mikon's heart.
Yummy.
Well, I got her to the negotiation table. Oogaloo, a magic familiar modeled after the legendary beast of Mesopotamia. How can I spin this to get her to leave here peacefully? Those long claws. Although their reach is shorter than a sword, I can't ignore the risk of projectile attacks. Her lack of legs makes it hard to predict her moves, and I don't like that Mikon is in her range.
Why does it sound like you're analyzing the situation by expecting to fight us?
No! We'll talk like normal people.
Yeah, this is gonna go badly. Do you want me to help you out with some friendly advice?
All right, help me out.
Well, aren't you precious? I'll be expecting a boatload of those free vessel tickets. Shh! Quiet, they're diving into dreams right now.
Miss Lilith.
Sorry, Momo, we've got company here. You're on your own, girl. Over and out, good buddy.
What company? This is just great.
Feel great hostility coming from you.
Oh, sorry. Don't worry, that wasn't directed at you. I can't believe I felt relieved for a second. Anyway, her using Mikon as a hostage makes this kind of difficult. And if Mikon wakes up, this whole thing goes kaput. I wish she would back away a little.
Snack's all gone now. You have meat for me to eat?
Huh? Meat? You have a meat staff on you?
I'll give it a try.
never mind. Just forget about it.
Have no need to give. Too bad.
Her form's falling apart. I guess that means the effects of Shamiko's rot aren't permanent then. I'll cut right to the chase. Would you be willing to evacuate yourself from Mikan's heart?
You stop use big words on me. Talk with easy words I know too.
You go. Leave and become free like bird with wings. That is my only plea for thee. Mikan gets lots of energy. We all go home and party hardy.
You're turning into a rapper, dog.
The easiest language to understand in this world is violence.
Don't you dare give up! Keep trying! It's impossible for me to leave. I only made purpose to protect Mikan from harm. This is my one job here. Reason I have form now. When first summoned, vessel very bad, worthless and broke fast. But inside, I know need body to keep Mikan from bad. I know go away. Don't care what form I take.
Okay, but how did you decide who to protect Mikan from?
I know see outside. If Mikan heart feel bad, I go crazy attack. Mikan safe. I'm very good. I best.
No, you're definitely not. The truth is you've caused Mikan a lot of trouble up until today. She struggled to keep her emotions under control because you would attack people around her if she didn't.
Mikan have trouble?
Yes, she has a ton of it. And while I'm at it, you caused me plenty of problems too. My sister made a special barrier for Mikan. It changed the harsh effects of her curse to be something funny. I was forced to wear all those humiliating things. And so, as a representative of those you've hurt, I demand an apology.
Momo, you're just making things more complicated. Save that for later. I do feel protect job whole time. I know good familiar.
It's clear that you had good intentions, but the way you did it was very bad.
I see. My job protect Mikan here. Cause stress not good. I disappear all over again soon. I leave here before that happen.
I'm glad you understand now.
What? I'm familiar. Love hearing praise so good. Yes. First I hear from person.
This is great. Things went better than I expected. But... hold on. You said your job was the reason you have form in the first place. So what's gonna happen when you leave here?
I lose my purpose. Have no job, have no vessel, reason for existence, nothing at all. So I just vanish from world.
Vanish?
I familiar. Have no heart or own soul. I vanish. It normal. Wait! We can't let things end like that! Absolutely no vanishing! You just said that you like being praised, so don't try to tell us you have no heart! Who you suddenly upset, girl?
Kane.
I was sleeping just a second ago. I'm a self-proclaimed shadow mistress and self-proclaimed boss of this town. Not enough stamina.
Take it easy, Shamiko.
Boss of town? This girl? She have skinny and weak little tail, but she your boss? Shadow mistress?
Yeah, she's more or less my boss. Look, you vanishing is not an option. Let's think of other ways until we've run out of time.
But I born keep Mikan safe always, but only cause Mikan problems. Mikan mad. Never forgive me for that. Oogaloo! It seems like you're coming undone really fast!
It's because she lost any attachment she had to her duty.
What? Feels strange. Have no power. Hang in there. Don't you dare give up! How can you say you don't have a heart? I mean, you look totally heartbroken! I leave before fall apart. This place always feel nice. Spent a long time here. When you tell Mikan grateful. Sad then. No see her. When Mikan praised me once for protect duty. Hold on!
You wait right there!
Mikan!
I've been listening the whole time, and all I have to say is quit getting depressed over how you assume I'm bad. Jeez, you sure are hard to hold. Stop trying to disappear on me! Enough of it, doing close.
Folks, she's got her in a full Nelson.
Mikan, how are you awake?
Well, at the moment, Mikan is only half awake. You did something very similar, remember? We had an unexpected guest show up on the outside. And I had them help us out so we could try to half awaken Mikan.
Is this okay? Am I rocking your head enough?
Yeah, it's okay.
Now I finally have the chance to be able to talk to you once again. Oogaloo, as your master, I formally order you. Stop feeling so bad for yourself and try again.
Try again? But I do bad job and fail protect. Mikan no angry?
To be perfectly honest, I am mad. I had a really hard time because of you. Which is why I'm not going to let you take the easy way out of this and disappear. Just because you're disappointed for failing at your job. Listen to me. I also failed big time, but my friends here still accepted me for who I was. Don't give up. You're gonna make a fresh new start, okay?
Okay, but what I do about Pink Girl? She was sorry from me earlier for fail.
She's a magical girl with a gracious heart, so just forget about that.
Hey, hold on.
understand. I try again.
Great, that's the spirit.
But what I do now, Mikan, this form still disappears soon.
Anything will be hard for you from in here. But you know there might be a job for you out in the real world.
Huh? What?
If we resummon Oogaloo into the real world properly, then we can give her a new job to do. I call it the Oogaloo Gets Reemployed in Tama City Project.
Reemployed?
Reemployed.
I'm so tired. How long do I have to keep holding your head up?
Don't give up, Henri. Hang in there.
I really hope everybody's doing all right in their dreams. Wow, she woke up. Good morning, Shamiko.
Hey, Henri. It's a good thing you showed up. You really helped us out. While you're still here, will you help us prepare a ritual to summon a new life?
You can count on me. Yeah, freaking right. It sounds like you're trying to rope me into some dangerous stuff. You better explain yourself first.
Of course. I'm sorry.
Okay, everybody, start racking those brains. A magical familiar named Oogaloo. The ritual 10 years ago went poorly and created a dysfunctional Oogaloo, which meant she was never able to stabilize in our world. Think back to what Oogaloo was telling you earlier in the dreamscape.
When I summoned first for job, magic circle too small and really messy, I no understand my orders. Vessel also very terrible and not work for me. But worst part of all, offering a fried chicken not tasty because very soggy and reek of bad lemon.
Oh, jeez. Sorry for our family's taste buds.
Offering his first step of contract. Gross taste me no have energy in stomach. I no like stupid idea of lemon on meat.
To give an explanation, familiars are a cluster of magical power embedded with a program. It can gain a physical body from its master. Creating one requires a fairly high level of training and expertise, but it seems the Hinatsuki family was lacking in that department. And because Mikan provided high-quality magic as the master, Oogaloo became a more complex creation than any ordinary familiar. So that means Mikan raised Oogaloo, huh? That basically makes her a mommy.
Mommy? Please, no, don't start calling me mommy. But still,
Huh?
thinking on it, I want to do everything to save her. All along, I was under the impression she was just a malicious devil, since my daddy said he had summoned the wrong thing. But that ended up not being the case. She tried to fulfill her protection duty despite her strange beginning. So now, I want to bring her into the outside world and provide her with a new reason to live.
If we redo the ritual by following the proper procedures, then Oogaloo can stabilize and exist out here, hopefully.
Okay, I'll help out, but I'm still sleepy.
Great! Oogaloo is hanging on inside Mikan's heart through sheer willpower. We gotta finish it all tonight.
Tonight? It's an all-nighter?
We need someone to make a list of all the necessary steps. Who has the know-how to do that?
There's one person that immediately comes to my mind. Hey, Olgarak!
Yes, you called? Let me get down real quick.
We're trying to make a life-sized vessel that's of the highest quality possible. What are the best ingredients for that?
Is the budget unlimited? Can I go into the billions?
Don't be dumb.
I have so many questions.
Oh, sorry. We just kind of got used to it.
This and that and something or another. I have finished the plan to summon Oogaloo.
That sure came together frighteningly fast.
It was already mostly done based on the notes Chiyoda's big sister left behind. I think Miss Sakura was probably getting ready to do the exact same thing, but it was on hold because she hadn't figured out a way to solidify Oogaloo's dissolved form.
Oh yeah? I didn't know that.
She just pointed directly on the wall.
I can't make heads or tails of this.
Don't. Oogaloo will disappear if I have a breakdown now.
So, I do have one piece of bad news. It's going to be impossible to gather all of the supplies in time to finish tonight. We can't make the food that we need to use as an offering. Proper etiquette requires feeding the familiar, a feast infused with high-grade magic. But finding a good chef who knows how to prepare magical food is hard. There are so few.
A good chef who can do magic cooking.
They must be a virtuoso.
I know someone at my part-time job who could do it.
Huh? Someone in this town? The other problem is we need grade A meat for the magical food, and all the butcher shops are closed by now.
Henri's family runs a grade A meat shop.
Yay! That's true, but hold on. One of the ingredients that we need to make the vessel is the fur tail of a mythical beast. The fur is infused with magic, which is why it can be used for alchemy. Even if we ordered online, it would take a few days to get here.
What's considered a mythical beast?
A legendary creature that can understand human speech. A demonic animal.
Shamiko is friends with one of those.
Huh? Seriously?
The boss of my part-time job is a demonic animal.
That doesn't mean I'm evil, though.
That covers everything, right?
Now we can perform the ritual.
One more thing. Another required ingredient would be the soil harvested from a premium ley line. The mountain you climbed is one, but it's just too far away.
Oh, well, I brought dirt back with me.
Huh? But why?
To remember my first win.
From when you took this picture.
You're really so fascinating! I'm so glad I know you!
Thanks.
This will work! We can totally have the ritual tonight!
let's hurry up and get to work.
Great!
The evening has deepened into night.
We have awesome meat!
Magical food for a summoning?
I hate to bother you so late.
No sweat, hun. I would love to help.
I want you to make a dish that a little demon trapped in my friend would enjoy.
Goodness me, this is some fancy meat. Can't wait to get cooking.
Look at that gleam!
Slash, slash, house. Hop. Grind. Smoosh, smoosh, smoosh. What a twist of fate. I'm happy to welcome a greenhorn into the group. I'm gonna cook the ultimate fried chicken filled to the brim with love and care. This has gotta be the best dish I've ever made. I filled these babies with so much magic a normal person would pass out.
I'm kind of starting to worry about this.
Now we just need the goods from the boss man.
Say, Liko, dear, care to explain what's about to happen to me?
Yuuko needs a buttload of fur off your tuchus to help a friend of hers.
Language, Liko. Let's try and keep this clean. You are aware I can pluck my own fur, right?
But your back is still all sore, ain't it? You might throw it out again. Let me handle it.
And try explaining why exactly I'm tied up like this.
Easy. I love you so much that I want to see all the different faces you can make.
We're gonna have a long talk about those tendencies of yours, Liko.
I get what she's saying.
Yuuko, dear. Liko, you better stop this. Oh, Liko, stop. No!
Please enjoy these beautiful chrysanthemum flowers while Shirasawa has his tail hairs plucked out, one by one.
Thank you so much.
Right back at you. That was fun.
Hey, I got the food and tail fur that we need from the cafe. It's very bright.
We're just about done making the magic circle.
Huh? You're almost finished?
Okay, Chiyoda, let's put on the finishing touches.
I just run an eraser over it, right?
I'll be over here mixing the paint.
Wait, when did the sports day members get here?
They came after I sent a message explaining the situation.
No tears yet, or Oogaloo's gonna vanish.
All of our friends are helping out, even though it's so late.
I wanna sleep.
Mix that water into the vessel clay nice and slowly.
Who is this person?
Even Rio?
The magic circle is ready. Now we just need the vessel artisan.
It's all you.
Leave it to me. But her legs were a blur. What should I do?
Oh, I'll tell you how to handle that part.
Okay, something like this?
Does that mean we have everything we need to proceed?
Amazing. We really did pull it off in one night.
Shamiko, you must activate the circle.
Huh? Me?
Reborn, she's a demon, so using a dark weapon is best. I'll supplement your magic. We're connected, since I'm still your dark vassal. And the effect of the dark potion should last a bit longer.
Okay then. Crisis management! Overpowered weapon! Oh, it's so heavy!
Let's do this.
Right! Okay, Glue, come on! We did it! It really worked!
Yep.
Outside, half body. Fried chicken yummy!
But we didn't put lemon juice on it.
New body feels very good in this world. So, what my new outside job to be?
Well, we all talked it over. You've become such a complex being, we can't consider you a familiar anymore. So listen, you're free to go find whatever job that you want to do in this town. And that is going to be your new job.
Find new job is new job. Confusing. I break down again.
Overcoming challenges is what it means to live. What? What's wrong, Oogaloo?
I do my best since you command. Okay, I go now.
What? Where are you going? You have no place to live.
Nikon upset with me, so I find place to live far away.
You're still saying crazy stuff like that? I order you to stay with me until you find what you want to do. You've already been in my heart for 10 years now, so sticking around for another 10 or 20 makes no difference. Starting today, you're part of my family. You understand me? Good.